which respectively empower a federal high court trying terrorism cases to receive evidence by video link and to receive within the position of expert witness are inconsistent with items 23 and 68 of the exclusive legislative list, as well as paragraph 2 bracket B of part 111 of the second schedule to the Constitution, which confers on the National Assembly the executive power to mark rules of evidence, both substantive and adjective, and are therefore ultra-vires, null and void to the extent of the inconsistency. The declaration that Order 1V IV Rule 2 of the Federal High Court Practice Direction on Trial of Terrorism Case 2022, which provides that a person who contravenes an order or direction made under this direction shall be deemed to have committed an offense contrary to Section 34, bracket 5 of the Terrorism Prevention Act 2011, as amended. Isotious and inoperative, because the National Assembly had already conferred the field vice section 34 bracket 5 of the Terrorism Prevention Act 2011 as amended. I want to finish reading, then we analyze it. The declaration that the rule-making powers of the first defendant under Section 254 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as said, is limited to the premises of the Federal High Court and do not extend to outside its perimeters, which are under the exclusive responsibility of law enforcement agencies such as the police, DSS, etc., and an order of this honorable court declaring the Federal High Court Practice Directions on Trial of Terrorism Cases 2022 unconstitutional, ultra-vires, invalid, null, void, and of no effect. So this is the case from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, of course, being filed by the lawyers of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Ifeanyi Ejiofor and co. So now, having done that, Mazi Simon, please, I want you to come in on this case to do justice on this. You can as well, I'm sure you have it on your system. You can as well read wherever you want to analyze. You can read it out and do justice on it.
Thank you very much, Biafra Unite. I don't need to read anything. I don't need to analyze any specific part of the statement. The issue here is very clear. Remember that Autopilot has always been on top of the game. We were the first group to reject this secret trial, while other people were already jubilating. We rejected it from the day and the minute that information came out. We came publicly to reject it, and we demand the legal team to reject it as well. The information is there in the public. We did before. I don't know whether other people did up till now, but maybe their own is no, they don't have vision, so they follow when the order comes. So now, probably from today, they will begin to say we don't agree secret trial. So irrespective of the fact that on the last court, they started something that looks like, there is a secret trial already going on, something that looks like they have accepted to be tried in the secret. But we did not give a damn. We continue to maintain our ground that we don't accept the secret trial. And we demand the legal team to not accept the secret trial. So today, they have seen that we are the people that take word. from the heart of our leader. And it is the same thing. This is not the only thing that we have spoken about, and at the end of the day, it came out to be exactly what our leader wanted. So today we have once again proven that we will continue to be on the right track and the right path. So the issue of this secret trial is something that is going to be dead on arrival. Remember that I don't even know what we are talking about trial. From the when you also see that another press release actually came after this particular press release, which has to do with the remaining 7 count charges. And let me tell you, the other time we analyzed the remaining 7 count charges, that it doesn't hold water. We were able to point out that there are the something repeated charges, which probably they didn't pay attention when the court was striking some of them out the last time. So that analysis went further deeply to show the frivolous charges, which also shows that most of the things remaining in these 7 count charges are the same, and it doesn't hold water. So I believe that also contributed to what you see today. The press release is there. I think as time goes on, I will be able to Biafra Unite, you can post that particular press release that says the legal team is about to put down the remaining 7 count charges, because there is no charges there in the first place. So we are focused, and we are a result-oriented group. We are not interested in all this the gossip. We give them topic and we'll keep them busy while we focus on what we are doing. And today I wanted to talk about when they say what the autopilot have done, because every time they will be asking you, ask them, what have autopilot done? What have they achieved? So I think this is one of the area we should even point at today, because for the fact that the rejection of secret trial is the achievement of autopilot, we raise that alarm. We make it very clear, even though them knows that no reasonable person will accept a secret trial, but they didn't object it. They didn't also raise alarm about it. In fact, they are not interested in anything as in Nnamdi Kanu. The only thing they are interested is in autopilot and Simon Ekpa and Nelly Ofebu. That is the only thing they are interested in. So when this issue of secret trial came up, they didn't come to say we reject it. So they follow what we do, and we are not, looking back. So we should be looking at the achievement of the autopilot. And I think everything you see today is the achievement of autopilot. That the legal team is well and doing is achievement of autopilot. That the Biafra struggle is in the highest tone today is the achievement of autopilot. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is being talked about by everybody in the southeast and the south-south, and everybody in Nigeria today is the achievement of the autopilot. That people continue to sit at home, and that the failure of Soludo, who the caliphate single-handedly made governor without the Biafra people knowing that he was coming to end Biafra, he could not quench the Biafra, is as a result, is achievement of autopilot. So the Southeast today, whether good or bad, for the fact that people of Biafra are sitting at home demanding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the achievement of autopilot. So when they come to ask this question, a lot of people get confused, and then they ask you, are you paying the legal team? Paying the legal team does not mean you are helping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are not paying legal team from your money. You are paying legal team from IPOB money. So anybody can be paying, and we have already demanded, any day the money is not there, we are going to pay the legal team. And let me tell you people today that not all the people in the legal team are collecting money. This is something that people should know. Not everybody in the legal team, they are collecting money. There are people that are not collecting money. So if it is about money, we are going to autopilot will provide that money when the money is not coming again. So that you pay legal team does not mean that you are the one who makes things happen. Legal team are being encouraged by the attitude and activities of the result of autopilot IPOB. If we do not rise up to live up to expectation today, the morale of the legal team will not be high. Today, the morale of the legal team is very high. It's as a result of the autopilot. It shows that when they look back they see that the clients they are defending have millions of Biafra. It means that the client they are defending, that millions of Biafrans are ready to down their life to make sure he is free. So that kind of attitude give meanings and encouragement to the legal team. It is not money. If you like, you give them billion. It does not give them encouragement. It does not mean so. Once everybody goes down, and like the people, the criminals, wanted to do, once Nigeria government buys everybody and nobody is talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again, automatically the morale of the legal team dies. So the legal team goes with the effigy and the mighty of the autopiloted activities. I want Biafrans to know this thing today. It works like that. If you like, give them 100 billion. So long as there is no sign of the masses of Biafra rallying around Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and doing things on their own way, legal team will never bring result, because the encouragement, the zeal, the bravery and everything will not be there. But when you see that the entire Biafrans are rising up every day, and every day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is gathering more momentum because of the activities of the autopilot, all the legal team will go to, when they go to Abuja court, they will use their leg and break the door, because they know that the entire Biafrans are with them. So I want people, those who are saying this thing, that what have you achieved as autopilot, to pay attention to what I'm saying today. And because of this, I'm going to play a very funny audio recording conversation between two brothers. And Biafra Unite, I would like you to play that audio. I am going to send it to you, and then I want you to play it. It's very, very important. I want everybody to listen to this conversation of the discussion between two brothers, and the way they were talking about autopilot. So it is not just about Simon Ekpa, even though in that audio they were talking about Simon Ekpa. It was not just about Simon Ekpa, but it's about the collective effort and achievement of every single person. I am talking about over 70 million of Biafrans who are now in line with the autopilot. Thank you very much, and welcome to this particular wonderful day together with you guys.
Yes, that is class. That is very, very fantastic. Thank you, my brother. Now, based on what you have said, I could remember when we were analyzing the issue of secret trial after that same day.
Yes.
After some minutes, when that that useless order came up. We were analyzing. We also we also reminded the legal team that even if John Tozo amended the terrorism trial or whatever in the name of a secret trial, it cannot hold against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because our leader's case has been there since 2015, and it cannot take effect immediately against our leader. I remember that vividly. So thank you for that. Nsima, my brother, do you have anything to add on it?
Thank you very much, Biafra Unite, and I salute everyone listening to us. Of course, everybody know that this is Autopilot. We are on the side of the truth, and we are making progress every day, and we are giving them topic. We are giving them topic to discuss, and this is another one. We remember very well when we started, and we said it very, very clearly, that we reject every secret trial of our leader. In fact, how many times they try to bring our leader to court and then we don't know what is going on, we have been the only one raising the alarm, saying that we reject every secret trial of our leader, because the signs were there. Everybody can see that there's something that is wrong. They rejected media houses to come inside the court. Nobody knows what is happening. It's only few people that is allowed. At the time, it was only BBC Igbo that was allowed. And then later, they stopped everybody from entering the court. There is something fishy about it. And then we raise the alarm because we are autopilot. Today, we have seen the outcome of it. We know that our leader will never disappoint us. He said that I will never disappoint you. He said he will never disappoint us. That is what our leader told us. And we know that our leader cannot disappoint us. no matter what the Nzama people, the Nzama people, the criminals, they saw this movement. They thought that when they partner with the Warren governors in our land, in Biafra land, with the Southeast governors and politicians to sell Mazinam the Kano, that everybody will collapse the movement and work, listen to their command and control. But today, IPOB Autopilot will dismantle every idiot, every stupidity that runs in their blood. And today, they are nowhere to be found. All of them are panicking. Just like Mazi Simon said, we have achieved a lot. We are happy about it, but we know that this is just the beginning. We have not started, because we know that more fight is coming, and we are ready to fight this fight to the end. Our leader today has also proven that anything we say, anything IPOB Autopilot says, we take the words from our leader's hearts, because we know the things that matters to our leader. We know it. We know the vision our leader. Our leader say we will fight for our freedom, nothing else. There's nothing else that is important to us than our freedom. And that is what we are doing. That is what we represent. And we can see the outcome of what is going on, today from the shenanigans of the Nigerian court system. We already know that we can never get justice in the Nigerian court. And that is why they know that our leader, Mazinam Kanu, has done nothing wrong. They know that our leader, Mazinam, is innocent. You can see how they are integrating Boko Haram members into the Nigerian army. People that have stolen, people that are killers, the Boko Haram members, the what they call it, Metiala, and the Fulani headsmen. You can see how they will catch them and release them. They even give them money, 20,000 monthly allowance. They even send them abroad for special studies. What did our leader do? Did our leader kill anybody? Everybody can see that our leader is innocent and has done nothing wrong. They are not integrating Boko Haram into the Nigerian system without charging them to court, without any terrorism charges on these Boko Haram members. So who gave them the right to challenge or to charge our leader to court for terrorism? For what? We know that all these things is dead on arrival, and that is the truth. And we will continue to challenge them. We will continue to. In fact, there is something that is more important. We know that they are fighting our self-determination. We know that they are fighting the restoration of Biafra. They thought that when they kidnap Mazinam Kanu, that everything is going to collapse, but it's not working for them. We understand that is what they are fighting. All these shenanigans you are seeing has nothing to do with court. They know our leader is free. That is why they have been remodeling and postponing, because they know that they have nothing against our leader. But they don't know how to do it. They thought they needed to buy time so that they can buy our POX and give them amnesty. They use people like Soludo to give amnesty to see how they can dismantle everything and dissolve IPOB. But it does not work because of the IPOB autopilot. See, let me even give them expo. The simple thing for them to do is what our leader told them. Our leader challenged the system of Nigeria. Our leader challenged the caliphate, the presidency of Nigeria, and said, if you want me to stop agitation for Biafra, prove to us that the impostor in Aso Rock is still alive. That is the secret. Anything that they want to do does not make sense. We will fight until our freedom is restored. So our leader is free. Our leader is innocent. Our leader has not done nothing wrong. So that is why even the court, they are just doing it so that because of shame. They are just doing all these things because of shame. They know that our leader is right, and they cannot hold our leader for anything. So that is all I want to say for now. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Nsima. Now, we may not be all the questions. We are going to be dividing everything we are going to touch here, because if each and every question will need everyone's opinion, then we will not go today. So we will make it randomly, because there will be more things to treat. My sister Wasofia, do you have anything to add on it?
Yes, thank you, Mazi Samuel Ekpa and Mazi Isima. Yes, there is a video that is trending when a Fulani man said, he know where Fulani is. He have been there 11 times. And the other Erofai said, they know all of them. They know where they are. They know their camp. What I want to say to my people, you people, you don't like me, but I say the way it is anyway. Our people have everything to take your destiny to your hands and to fight for your right. Our leader is there denying his right by fighting for his own freedom, because they can also arrest anybody like us, not only him. There is no justice in that land. Anybody that rise up, they will say, bring and kill and die. So our people just fold their hands. They are just looking for, you know, our leader have done his own every day night they talk am. I will say the way it is. He have done his own. So Fulani will come, they will kill. And their leader will come and tell us, hey, we know where they are. Yeah, meet them level test. And our people are just holding their hand looking. And our leader, Amazuna the Kanu, did not do anything, only microphone now. Just as I'm talking now. They just carry on. They want to do secret trial. But for me, Fulani don't have voice for where our people is. When I mean our people, Ima powerless and you know, we have to be setting it straight, even if it's my own children. I'm looking for freedom. To be saying it the way it is. These people, they are the one that love their brother in one place. And our people even carry these two boys. The one with they Germany carry and lock up for side. The one with they Nigeria carry and fair lock up. Make brother first come and first before una release them. Una just fall una hand. Una just dey look the ball. They use people. Our leader say you shock. And Erofa is telling you they know where Fulani. Well, okay, when I come out, I will say, Fulani is better than these people. You people will be fighting me. And that's the truth. They are better than you guys. Because you guys, you know nothing. And you come out on social media, you want to come and talk to us. Well, it's we that is making Nigeria to be burning right now. Is our people, if not us, or people like Samuel Paisima, everywhere could have been silent because what is his name? Garuba Shehu said the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu, the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu, that it will make everywhere to be shut up, to be silent, and it did not happen. And you people, must anybody come and tell you the way it is today? Must somebody come and tell you, hey, you have to rise up, you have to go and fight. They said the Fulani is killing you. No, Mona not rise up. Fulani will kill all of you. For our leader, is God that will free him. Not any judgment, not any secret trial, not our ancestors. The two ancestors will free our leader. Mazunadi. He will free more. Me, I don't care. I can fight anybody because our freedom is at stake here. And Ima powerless is standing in our way. And Kanuta. And his lawyer, they don't want to say the truth. And it's only the truth that can set us free in this case. So you people don't want to say the truth because our leader did not commit any crime here. Talk less of saying you want to go and try secret trial. Let them judge him outside. But if we talk now, he hate them, he don't like them. The truth must be told. Our leader brother is the one that arrest our leader because they don't want me their nyash open. Very simple. That is my whole contribution. My brother Biafra Unite, if you can play that man here, let our people see it. That the man said he have met with Boko Haram, Fulani Esme in level times. He is everywhere. The video is trending. So our people will just hold their hand. They will be looking Emmanuel fine boy, aka manpower useless. That go and give his brother to Fulani. They will be looking at that. If I talk, they'll say they want that. Una see that not be only DSS una want send. Make it they follow me for group or make they put my number for group. Muna go say all una DOS, DSS. Muna they put my number. I'm here to tell you the truth. The truth is the truth. So my brothers and sisters, we don't have any trouble. Our people is our trouble. It's the truth. It's that time we take action. It's that time we do revolution. Without revolution, Muna don't rest. Because na so that they do na people carry na up and hey, sit down there, not talk. Now na the cannot talk am. Hey, he say make una not talk. He say una shut up. Now whereas na like they are using our leader's name, Mazuna the Kanu name to fraud us. We because say we want freedom, they are not frauding us with Mazuna the Kanu name. He remain power useless. He think he can fraud us with our leader's name because we love him. We have been shouting, hey. My brother, let me stop here. Thank you.
Okay, God bless you, my sister Wasofia. Everybody will speak under 2 minutes, including me. Once you are being introduced to make a speech, you have only 2 minutes to talk, so that we can be able to round up quickly. Now, Obi, my sister, are you there? Are you with us? Okay. The time this issue of secret trial or whatever they called it came up, we began to shout on top of our voices. We said we don't need secret trial for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case is not just one person, it is a case of all 70 million Biafran people worldwide. Haven't you seen that, or have you seen that our voice is yielding a wonderful fruit? Or should we have gone back to sleep and allow the secret trial to hold, as they have been calling us autopilot? Please, 2 minutes.
I think I need to start.
Wonderful people of Biafra.
Okay, Obi, okay. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No secret trial for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If the legislators or the traditional rulers are kept Biafra and quiet, you are doing more. You need more of our supposed to try and send to America, Abakirikiri. They did all drug businesses coming out now. They did not try him. The Boko boys, they are not trying them. Instead, they are recruiting them back to the military. The people that bomb and kill innocent indigenous people of Nigeria, from Kaduna, from everywhere, they didn't try them. What did our leader commit? What offense? Somebody kidnapped, reached to Nigeria. What secret trial? For what? What is his offense? Biafrans, wake up. The ball is in your court. No secret trial of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, and God bless you. And now, Mazi, you wanted to say something?
No, I wanted to. I was thinking that Sonny have not said anything now. Sonny have not said anything.
Sonny, do you have anything to add on that very issue of secret trial?
Definitely, I have something to add. Thank you all for listening and for joining us. It is so disheartening that after MNK had been to court and then came back, Binta Nyako said the court ruling in Umuahia was void. How did she say so? She said so by telling Biafrans that MNK was still standing trial, that he jumped trial. So he was tantamount to be kidnapped and then brought back by the federal government of Nigeria without any excuse. And all the Iraq al-Majiris saw nothing in it. The disciples of Soludo saw nothing in it to even say anything about it. And now they were waiting just to see what MNK will say from inside DSS. This is why we said you don't need to sit down to wait to hear from MNK before you say anything or before you know what to do. He spent years to teach you, to tutor you. So it's been time you use your brain to put it in gear to understand what you should do. Without the emergence of autopilot in the system, many things would have crumbled. All of you see Nelly Ofegu shouting every day on the media and you call her Nkuru Mary. Let her be that Nkuru Mary. We love her like that because what she's doing is more important than you that is sitting behind the scene and writing rubbish and shouting rubbish that is doing. Today we see all of you are just going gossip instead of you to put something on the table. Sabotage is going on even within ESN and you are not seeing anything about it. Emma powerless in the name of Meme is going to the extent of coming back to lie to the ESN on ground to tell them that MNK that is behind bars because of you and I, because of ESN, is sending message to ESN, telling ESN that they should stand down. They should not do anything. He does not want to. It is so disheartening, but let me hang it up here because we are just in and we have much to talk about.
Ndewo. It's like the system is having a little issue, but let me try to revive it. Let me try to put it in order. Now, I think we have to move. We have to move immediately to another topic. If you take a look at, but before we continue, I have to. Okay.
Where is Faith? Faith is where is Faith? Faith is not here.
Yeah, the system is giving me issues here. Okay. Now, sorry, the system is giving me a lot of issues, but we have to continue. Now, if you take a look at the main issue that brought us here today, which this is going to be the epitome of our discussion this evening. But before we touch this place, we want to know there's an intel that I have gotten, very, very, very important intel that I have gotten. And this intel, I got it from a very reliable source that must not in any way be, taken for granted. Few days ago, there's information and flyers that came up that Biafran people will be, protesting all together in conjunction with Ambazonians and of course the Uyuwas at the front of United Nations in Switzerland. So I've gotten a very disturbing information that there's a grand plan. This is not a propaganda and nobody should take it for granted. There's a grand plan that when you come to this very occasion, you will be asked, are you for DOS or are you for autopilot? They're only interested on one single answer. And this very answer is that I am for DOS. If you say you are for the truth, you are already an endangered species. If you say you are a Biafran, you are standing for Mazin and the Khan, you are already an endangered species. If you say the worst part of it is that if you ever mention autopilot, you are gone. And the intel also told me that they are going to poison a lot of people that same day. If they cannot make it to poison you in the same or in that occasion, they will trace your way and poison you wherever that is convenient for them. So we need to quickly touch this very issue and warn our people, because as for me, when I got the information that there will be a joint protest between Biafrans, Ambazonians, and of course the Odiduas, I realized that I said to myself, this is good. To be honest, I was happy. But when now I realized that the said protest will be organized by the DOS.
Biafra Unite. I need to correct some misleading information or some impression here.
Okay.
The Oduduwa agitators that we know have nothing to do with the DOS.
Mm-hmm.
I am in contact with them, and so if anybody is coming to Germany in the name of Oduduwa to agitate with the people that are against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, those people are not genuine, and they are not real. They are not real Oduduwa brothers, or they are the people that doesn't believe in Oduduwa really, because the Oduduwa that we know, which the prominent people in Oduduwa land are championing, they are not part of this particular gathering. I can assure you that. So if they want to use it to deceive people, they can only do that within themselves. In as much as I am concerned, and a lot of Biafrans are concerned, you can't be an expelled agitator who believe in career agitating to make a living, and we expel you, and you are organizing a protest, in any way and in any form. You can never protect the interest of the people. You can never protect the interest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are the people who cancel all the protests before now. So what they are doing now is never for the interest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's never for the interest of Biafra. It is because they understand that Biafrans are no longer, that we have deserted and expelled them. So they went and start. And let me tell you, the people that are going to carry any Oduduwa flag, if anybody will carry Oduduwa flag, the person will be a Biafran. Mark my word. They will just bring Oduduwa flag and give to somebody who is a Biafran to carry, to tell you that Oduduwa is here. So I am telling you that Oduduwa people that I know, they have nothing to do with these people. Absolutely nothing. We are working with Oduduwa people hand in hand, and we are working with them, and we continue to work with them until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out. So anything you did not hear from me when it comes to Oduduwa people does not exist. I can assure you that. Thank you.
Mazi, I'm very happy that we raised this issue, because what you are just saying right now is unbelievable. It is something that is very, very difficult for anybody who does not think well to believe. So are you telling us that this already widely promoted and advertised protest between Biafrans, Oduduwas, and Ambazonia? Are you telling us that people like Sunday Igboho and the spokesperson, which is a Koiki Media, are you telling us that they are not involved with this protest?
Did you see Koiki promoting it?
Never, I've not seen anything.
So that tells you what it is.
Wow. Okay, Faith Ogala, please come up, say something.
Faith, unmute yourself.
Thank you, my blood. Thank you so much, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Thank you. Biafra Unite. I appreciate it. You bring this matter come up. Yes, and I would like make I talk about them. Una do well. Yes, now true. Say the people where we know as Oduduwas, they are not in support of this. You understand? And you know say the people where they do Oduduwa today, they are the people who really stand for Sowore, and today they don't understand say Nigeria no good, and Nigeria no go ever better. So everybody now come they fight for their own land. So waiting Mazi Simon Ekpa they tell you now this evening, not true. Those they are not in support of it. And when I see this flyer, when they publish them, I still ask my Oduduwa brothers, when really they fight for freedom, they still say they are not in support of it. They don't know what is going on. Whether you see me, the person say, I don't want to mention the person name. He say, whether you see me, they share flyer or they promote them. How Oduduwa want to protest? The main Oduduwa people, they are not promoting it on social media. Then I true look around, I say, okay, yes, another scam again is coming up.
Even Amazonia.
Scam again, the way that they promote that protest, at the end of it, now 10 people you go see on the ground. And trust me, this intel again concerning the poison, now still true, because they don't try all their means to make sure they do one or two things. Who they want carry go cut, they want carry go cut. The one where they want poison, they want poison. Now the truth. And if they come to that protest ground, they are coming with food. They are coming with meat pie. They are coming with things that you go put for benefit instead of people where they fight freedom for.
Otapia.
Poison people now, people when we say that they suffer for poison now, they did there. Now so they want to. Before you know, everybody don't And trust me, this one na clean job. They not go know because they will tell you even if na Europe, they will tell you say na outside public place now they for eat something. So they don't know what happened. They don't know how it happened. Clean job like what happened because it happened for public. Inside that public, una fit enter bag go eat. Inside that public, una fit eat anywhere. So they don't know who bring food come. They don't know who did this one. And I saw it one day. So make una know how these people they desperate to take your life for them to continue to the key people for this movement. So that is for them to continue to do they are bidding, they are using you using you to make money, to use you to do their business. And as you want stand on their way, they are ready to buy you as they buy people before. So it's now your choice to know what to do at the point of time now. Before I promote, I beg, because I not shook mouth for that secret trial of our leader. Make I just take 1 second, 30 seconds to address them. Make that they understand. I know they talk to DSS. I know they talk to the zoo, whatever. And they talk to Indigo where root at private jet. That governor, the governors where root at private jet to go kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The truth of the matter, the reality be say, we go so deal with una so una no go nowhere una what it do una. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not going to face any secret trial. If una not so una get anything against them, make una do it public, make we dey see am. Make una do the thing public, make we dey see am. No secret trial for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I say go do it. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, my sister. God bless you. Any other person want to shoot mouth for this poisoning of food and the propaganda of Biafrans, Oduduwas, and Amazonia coming together to protest, whereas the Oduduwa freedom fighters are not even involved. Do you have anything to say?
Yeah, my brother. Thank you. The thing was, Sabi, now the Otapia people. See, this criminal POS, their nickname is Otapia. I want to be seeing it all over the internet. All of them are saying they want to poison people. Their nickname is Otapia. From today we go harder to their name. Otapia people. That is their job. That is the only thing they can do. It's only blackmailing. It's only gossiping. It's betrayals. It's only amnesty. Working with Soludo, working with the governors in our land and the one Nigeria. That is the only thing they can do. I already knew right from time that when I saw that news, they just wanted to use it to cover up to show us or to show people that don't know the truth that maybe the criminal POS are doing something. In fact, we are past these people. That's why we are not even supposed to be talking about them. We know that they have nothing to offer. Are you getting me now? They are panicking. Let me tell you something. They are afraid of Mazi Simon Ekpa, number one. They are afraid of Autopilot. I don't even want to mention our queen. By the way, our queen, Dr. Nelly, sent her greetings to everybody. She says she loves us and she really appreciates all of us. Let me tell you, they are afraid of our queen, Dr. Nelly. So they have nothing to offer. They know that we have busted all of them. They are even afraid of Simon Ekpa. Look at all of them. They say somebody is traveling from Germany to go to Finland to poison Simon. Look at Simon is here. They made headlines and said Simon is running. I did not say it. We there with Simon now. So there are nothing that can come out from people that are eating the forbidden food. I say thunder will fire all of them because Ipob Autopilot, we are here and there's nothing that can stop us. See, as they see us now, sometimes they call us small boy. What did they call Mazi Simon? They give us names. But today, we are making things happen and we are giving them topic to discuss. My brother, these people, their own job, they are experts in propaganda. They are experts in otapiapia. They are experts in juju. They are experts in anything that does not make sense. They have collapsed the movement. Look at them. Look at even the chicken, the so-called head of the POS cannot even speak for his leader. My brother, let us give God glory for Autopilot. There's nothing to discuss about them. Let us move forward to what we are here to do. We need to hold our leaders accountable and we need to begin to flog them. That is what I'm interested in, my brother. Let's move on. These people, they have nothing to offer us.
Before, yes, before Biafra Unite. Biafra Unite. Biafra Unite. Before you say something, please let me just chip in something here. You see, I was told, you know, our intelligence. I know you know the autopilot intelligence now. I was told that there is a noise. I was told that the expelled one in Europe, who was in charge of Europe before, called a meeting of two of their criminals in Finland, and was asking them, how come Finland donated $1,000 for the first time in the last fundraising? What are you people doing now? so that Finland donated $1,000 to ESN for the very first time. So where are the people? What is going on? So anyway, why I'm saying this is that I'm saying it because I know they are watching. For them to know that even among the two that have that meeting, one is spying for Autopilot. So the thing they discuss among that three people in that meeting, one of them is spying for Autopilot. And if they chase that one out, the remaining two, one will be spying for Autopilot. So everything that was discussed in that meeting on Anyanaka, you understand? But the thing here is that I want to tell you, even the Amazonia you saw on that, did you see me talking about it? I didn't talk about this thing. What is because I know it is fake. The only thing they want to do there is to see the name Oduduwa, see the name Amazonia, and then the Irat will use it to do their propaganda. Nothing else. There is nothing else other than what I'm just saying now. So disregard it. We have informed our people. Anybody that goes there and eat otapiapia, you should blame him or herself. So let us move ahead with something serious.
So before we move on, I give small injection to this matter, because you cannot deceive Biafrans and then walk out and say you want to go and align with Amazonia and Oduduwa. When we say you don't start the protest from inside your house, we say hold our leaders accountable. Biafrans unanimously have been sitting at home to make sure they send a message to the government of our state to hold Onese, to hold religious leaders, to hold our senators, to hold our governors on their oblocos. You don't support them. You say you don't want them to continue to do it. But now, you want to go all the way to EU to go and do protests. Anybody will go there, make you know that if they go there, they poison you, because the kind of tabia where they go carry go that place. Otavia, where they go carry go that place, go full drum. Please.
They say they are putting it inside their pocket. They say the Optapia is inside their pocket. They will be walking around with it.
Now, okay. Mazi Simon, the last thing you said before Sonny came in about the the $1,000 donation from Finland and the cost problem. Now, let me say this for the first time. I have not said it before, even it has taken no less than 2 months already. Do you remember our last two fundraising? IPOB unit from DR Congo contributed $1,000 to ESN. Do you remember?
Yes.
We announced it. Do you know that they called? They have to call.
Yes.
They have to call the national coordinator of DR Congo, and they started asking, which unit is that? $1,000 for ESN. They began to research. They began to ask. So when the unit that contributed when the zone, not unit, when the zone that contributed the $1,000 to ESN got in touch with me, they told me that they were they wanted me to announce the zone that contributed the money, because I think they have like up to either 2 or 3 zones in DR Congo. So now I told them that I know what I did, because I know that the criminals will come.
Yes.
That's why I generalized it. I nationalized it. I didn't mention either the zone or the people involved. They began to clap for me. They clapped for me. And after that, do you know they told me that they actually called?
You see?
And they began to investigate to know which zone contributed that money to ESN. So what you said now actually reminded me of that. And now we have to move immediately before we get to the main topic. I want us to talk a little bit because the ESN fundraising is upcoming.
Yes.
And the date has been fixed. The flyer from this very week will be in circulation. So, which is coming on the 7th of next month, the month of May, 2022.
Yes.
So, all of a sudden, we have a very disturbing issue, although, of course, do we even have to talk about it? There are people, let me just put it randomly, if it's something we have to, talk about, we go on and talk about it and also mention their names. People are fixing fundraising, claiming that they are using the fundraising to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the worst part of it is that the main person who is saying that the fundraising is to use
please, Biafra Unite, please. Nothing like, no, I don't know of any such thing. Please don't bring it here. We are raising our fund on the 7th for Eastern Security Network on the 7th of May. So do not, if anybody sent anything to you like that, it's probably for your personal use. So let us focus on our fundraising that is coming on the 7th of May, and any other thing that is coming is a distraction. So don't bring anything that is not officially autopiloted thing, okay?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I think we have to take it that way. Now, the screen is saying that it is time to hold our politicians accountable. Earlier on, we identified 3 different obstacles we have before we march to our freedom. The first obstacle were the DOS. We defeated them with facts and figures and their criminalities. Then the second obstacle has been identified as the politicians in our land, the Biafran extraction politicians who are serving under the Zoo government, because all of them sworn an oath to protect the territorial integrity of the damnable Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria. Now, these same people are the reason why our people are suffering today. They are the reason why there is no road in our place today. Everywhere, all the roads are deployed. They are very, very, very bad, not motorable, nothing. And Dodge Okalo, I saw the picture. He was commissioning one tiny road yesterday. They will collect billions of naira from government. They will come and build one tiny road because our people are suffering. We have not seen the light. So any little thing they give us, we praise them. So now, having said that, it is the time for us to hold these leaders accountable because they are the second obstacle to our freedom. I will have my own different way of analyzing it and explaining it to our people. But before then, Nsima, please, I want you to talk about this because this is the main thing that brought us here today. And on Wednesday and on Friday, we will also be having our joint broadcast for Ipob Autopilot. So today, we are here to talk about this.
Thank you very much, my brother, Biafra Unite, and I salute everybody once again. I mean, we know that we have done a lot of people to know the truth and the people that have been denied freedom through various Nzama business, using our leader Mazinam Dekano to be doing business, using Biafra to be doing business, working in partnership with the Janjaweed government together through the Warang governors in our land. We know that. So that the only way forward is a revolution. We know that. I don't know if there's anybody that doesn't know. Mazinam Dekano told us that it is only a revolution that is going to give us our freedom. Our leader has been saying it. A revolution, revolution. In fact, during the NSAS protest, our leader was so much interested. He knows that was the moment he knew that our youth have risen up, that our people have risen up to cause that chaos, to cause that system challenge that will lead to that revolution. So that is what this is about. For me, I strongly believe that holding our leaders responsible, our leaders, the rulers responsible, holding them accountable is what is going to give us our freedom. That is what is going to trigger the revolution that we need for our freedom. For me, I've already thought about it. I will say it is a campaign. We must run a campaign to hold our leaders responsible. And for me, I define it a different way. I said my own way of understanding of holding our leaders accountable is in a different way because these people, they have been there for years. They never thought about us. There is no good road for us. There is no electricity for us. There is nothing for us, especially in our land, Biafra land. If you go everywhere, there's nothing. But we see them. They keep on importing the armies, the soldiers to be killing us every day, raping our mothers, raping our daughters, destroying our farmlands. And then the one that happened lately is the one in Imo State. We saw how our people, how young men were buried and killed, bombed together in fire, on flames. We saw how fire burnt everybody, and then they say it's illegal bunkering. We know that that is the work of the Warang governors in our land. So I have said that what I propose is a campaign to hold our leaders responsible. And the procedure is for us to catch them. When we catch them, if we want to flog them, we flog them. But the most important thing is that we need to interrogate them and ask them one important question. Why is it that you allow our people, including the children, to die like chicken? For me, that is one thing that I'm so much important to. Because our people are dying every day like chicken. We saw the video of our youth burnt. They say it's illegal oil refinery in Imo State. But they planned it and they burnt our people in the bush. They gathered them together. They kidnapped them from houses to houses. They put them inside bus and they went inside the bush and watched them. I think it is time for our youth to rise up and hold our leaders responsible. My procedure is that let us put our ears on ground. Anywhere, any day we hear our youth or anybody in our community being burnt down or die through road accident or hospital, die in hospital, the youth should team up. 50 youth, 100 youth, go to the local government. Go to the local government. If you go to the local government, their office, and you don't see them, go to their house. If you don't see them in their house, anywhere you see them, catch them, interrogate them, and ask them one important question. Why do you allow our people to die like chicken? And if they don't give you any tangible answer, you know what to do. flog them properly, because we know that they have been receiving allocations, they have been receiving money, they have been giving them everything that they need, but they refuse. Instead, we see them having partnership with the Warren governors, with the Janjaweed, with the Fulani Metiala group, and to be killing us, to be importing army in our land. So I believe the only way forward right now is for us to hold our leaders accountable, and that is what is going to trigger the revolution. The system, the procedure is very simple. We catch them and we interrogate them. We flog them properly. Our youth must team up in 50s and 100s to be able to achieve this. Hold them. Start from your community. Any local government chairman you see, hold that person, catch that person, flog that person, and interrogate that person. If you see the PDP chairman or APC chairman, whatever chairman in your community that is a leader that allow all these things to be happening, I propose the youth to team up in 50s and in 100s to hold them and catch them and interrogate them. That is my way of holding our leadership responsible. Because even the Bible says, right from the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffered violence. It was only the violent people that took it by force. By this time, you know that we have used dialogue. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu teach us or was educating us, created awareness on Radio Biafra for many years, almost how many years? 10, 12 years. Using dialogue, calling for different ways. Today, they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Are you getting me now? Because they want to collapse everything. But I think the only way forward is for us to hold them responsible, trigger the revolution that is going to give us our freedom. That is what I have to say, my people. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, my brother Karawan Sima and Obi. Please, our main topic and main reason why we have gathered here this evening is to hold our leaders responsible, the political leaders. These are the second roadblock that we have now. We have to jump before we get to our destination, because the Fulanese, the Janjaweed, is going to be the last. And if we can be able to jump this roadblock now, then we are already in our promised land, because the Janjaweed cannot conquer us without the insiders, especially the politicians who are now the ones standing at our front. So please, kindly and briefly do justice to this.
It's not only the politicians. I disagree with you. The traditional rulers. I have information, and I will play the voice note, not now, that the traditional rulers have connived with Dave Omahe, Hope Uzodimma, Nyesom Nwekwensu, the Biafran governors, the legislators. They are matching them. The likes of Onokaikai, Obiano, Solaga, all of them, I have information that are the ones that are burning down the youth, killing our youth. They will gather them. Let me ask you one question. If you are not thinking, I am thinking. Who was the person that videoed and get the information of those youth that burned down? The youth, they gathered together to go and set ablaze in the bushes. These are the plan of the Fulani terrorists, together with our legislators and the traditional rulers. If they die for nothing, you watching us, you must not die for nothing. They have connived to kill Igonso and many other ones. Some of them are now agitating for Ipob presidency. These are the real killers of our people. Some of them are giving pictures to Fulani terrorists who pop and kill the innocent Nigerians. They are the ones you are calling POS or DOATM. They are the free fighters, the stomach agitators. These are the ones giving out pictures of your brothers and sisters, your future husbands, your uncles to go and kill Biafrans. Wake up. They are not the only one. You go after them. If you know how to hold them tightly in their broadcast. Anywhere you see them. Somebody like Roger would not finish killing our brothers and sisters and come out and be walking freely. Kai in Anambra State that plan to run away the next handing over. Biafrans go after them. They are the reason you are. They are the reason that they are left the problem going on. The Ezu River, have you forgotten? The Ezu River, have you forgotten? Let me take call from my hospital. Sorry.
All right, Ada Biafra, you can take the floor. Faith Ogana, you can take the floor.
Thank you, my people. We don't talk at
holding our leaders responsible for the killings of innocent youth, for the miserable life that we are passing through today, and of course for the killings, for the massacres, and for the enslavement of our people under one Nigeria. That is our topic. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Biafra Unite. They will. Yes, so now so it be. Now so in one day, if you no hold them responsible, they go hold you responsible and don't put you inside the 6 feet below. Because now they be the problem where we get. Now they make us never get good amenities. Now they make us never get good things. Even in your freedom self, and then make them. Now they be the cause of it. All your predicament where you they go through, no school, no road, no hospital, no light, nothing. Now them be the problem. So now the time now to hold them responsible. According to my brother Parawa Izma, he said, when we go to talk, which is true, we they hear them, that they talk, go to your local government and hold them responsible. This one, we know no freedom, we know Biafra will not come. Go and hold them responsible. Hold your leaders responsible. Now so they take and they sing follow us. So now we don't sit down. They say picking where they talk to. Now one word you go talk. If you reach inside a belle here, it go reach 20, it go be 20. So now say it just be for us now. We don't think about that, we don't see and we don't go back and front, we don't see where problem they come from. Just as we see problem where they come from this movement, the people where they be Odunga, where they say they be Odunga of leadership. So we don't understand where problem they come from. So we begin tackle them. So now say it be, we need to hold our leader, that is those people where they say they be our governors, warrants chief, warrant Sigwe or whatever, and what do they call them? All this, what do they call their name? Representatives. Those people, they are our problem. So we need to go after them and hold them down. As my sister talk, with your 2 hands, make sure that akparamu is squeezed where bring out oil, because you don't know the things where they don't put you through. You don't know death where these people don't, the killings where these people don't do. Here, purpose of danger. How can a city governors come outside say the military come by my invite to come kill who? To come kill who? We have had enough. Opposite must be one. We must look for her. Okay, go reach them, all of them. We must get them done. Thank you so much. Other people don't join us. Welcome.
Thank you, my sister. Mazi Austin Okonkwo, please introduce yourself and welcome the Afghan people to the platform, to the program.
Good evening, Autopilots. Autopilot.
What you don't know is bigger than you.
Autopilot.
What you don't know is bigger than you.
It's bigger than you. Big time.
I want to greet everybody from my heart. It is my privilege. First, I have to apologize the kind of job I do sometime before you come. But that is by the way. Abarawa Sima, I told you, Holy Spirit have taken over you. I can see it on your face. So, Simon, I greet you. My sister Faith, Sonny, Biafra Unite, Sophie, my twin sister, I greet you, all of you.
Maybe
I
Holy
just want
Spirit
to
will
thank you.
carry, make it be the one will carry eagle prophet too. Because now when the Holy Spirit carry him, now you gonna realize say our leaders they go Fulani Caliphate go meet them, kneel down for them, they beg them.
No, if you enter that side, I'll pay annual now. Okay. Well, let me go straight because tonight I see Biafra Unite is very hot. Simon, I want to thank you for the great power that you have been exercising for us. Let me tell you, I've been getting a call from home. Even the
Mazi, we know they greet for here today. I know say you love Samuel where we are back. It's 2 minutes and you are using your 1 minute.
Okay, thank you. So let me go straight. So what I want to tell people is like I've been hearing that a lot of people are saying that autopilot that we have not achieved anything. They are liars. Those are the people that don't know. They only criticize because when a man begins to criticize the good work of another, what the spiritual will do, they will blind that particular individual not to see the good side of the real thing. So autopilot are powerful. Autopilot are people that were called and chosen. Autopilot was created, and it is you people that are gullible that give autopilot a name. The same day you gave Jesus a name and crowned him with a tons of crown, and buried him before you know he was awake again. And I want to tell you, God have shown a lot of people that I know that everything they told me is true. Autopilot will give us Biafra. And after that, many people who want to commit suicide will go and commit suicide. And what I want to tell us is we have achieved a lot of things by bringing the criminal DOS down because these are one of the things that we need to bring down. First of all, we achieved a lot. So autopilot, I want to greet all of us for pulling these criminals down and not to kill our people. We don't have hide our face to say it. Secondly, let me go straight before Sophia will give me a red card. For those of you who want to go to protest, we're waiting for the people that used to move from spot to spot with the Tosasia. So you have to be very, very serious because now in IPOB, not autopilot, they used to kill people. Haven't you heard that they're coming to Holland to kill me, Mazokoko? But it is unfortunate. The day that person will enter the flight to look for me, that flight will crash and only him will die. And so I prayed. So what I want to tell autopilot is all of us will move forward. Simon, stand still. Stand where you are. Biafra Unite, we are getting there. Those people, like Simon, I told you, a lot of people will still fall out. It might be me, but be anybody. But you are the choosing one for us to stand here. God bless you.
It will not be you.
God bless you, Matthew.
It will not be you.
Matthew, they said they want to stop you. You back.
I did now, but they don't know where I buy my juju.
Nobody even see your face. You go
no, I did. Fine.
Okay, all right. Now, over Sophia, please, I want you to do justice to this topic of holding our leaders responsible. How do we do that? Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi Okoko dog bath.
Sophia.
Mazi, they're not do anything. They're not fit to you anything. You understand? If now you copy Mazi somewhere by for
No, I know, no. Before you go do now, you know all this master prophet to go carry and say, Sophia confirm my run away. You need to look for job.
If now you be somewhere, but when they stop every day.
We thank God.
Thank God the help. I mean, this is going. So, thank you, Mazi, Biafra Unite. I've been shouting. The only way is revolution. So, I have been telling our people, two governors, if the rest go coward. Not be you pursue them. They'll just run because they will that body way that they had say that. They go come say, oh, not true, not come carry the body. You understand? So that is the truth. Yes, our youth can do it. It's because we have greedy ones among us that suppress them not to act. We know our youth, both the east to the south, the west, they get mad, they can do anything. if they want to do it, they can. Who is Fulani? When we were growing up, we know what they are doing. We know what our youth do. They are very strong to the extent if 200 Fulani conducted the overnight, nothing will happen. But because of these leaders, this elite, this traditional ruler, because they back them up. Even Aerofair is telling you they know where they are. Even one guy is telling the world, he have met there 11 times. And our youth are just voting there, they will come and kill them. Hey, yes, me. They will just come again. They should move. Hello?
Who is there? I think let me mute everyone.
Hello?
Me, is my voice coming out?
Somebody is making noise. My minutes is not started.
Biafra unite. Now, why are you wasting time to do it?
Biafra unite, waiting to happen now.
Maybe system. The system is not. That is ahead. So, my people, I've been shouting revolution, revolution, revolution. You know.
Let's be patient. Let's be patient, bro.
We mix it in
Mute Akarawa Sonny is the one making us mute him. Don't unmute him again.
I'm muting him, he's unmuting himself.
Just mute him fine or remove him from the page. You should stop that.
You know, revolution is the key. Revolution, revolution. I've been shouting right from times, revolution. Although the past has passed, we have to do revolution. We have every opportunity. When I mean opportunity, we have every opportunity to do a revolution, to tell these sucking demons, enough is enough. Fulani will kill us, we will not talk. They will be waiting for who will be the next victim. In the east, they will apply military. Oh yeah, kill how many you want. They'll just keep quiet. Although they are sitting at home, but sitting at home will not give us freedom. It's the truth. We know it's a sign of protest. It will not give us freedom. It will make our people to be hungry. It's the truth. I know they don't like it when I said it, but it's the honest truth. Sitting at home will make our people to suffer. We make them to be hungry. Because you know why? It's good when the south will sit at home, west will sit at home, the north will sit at home, and the east will sit. Not only when east is sitting at home, is a cheating. And now the people in Anambra State or in Imo cross it to Asaba to go and do business, or cross it to Warri to go and do business, or cross it to Edo to go and do business, when the rest will be there. They will know what food to be. It is the truth. So I know when I talk, people don't like it. It's high time when they burn people, the next people will stand up for those people that died. They will react for the people that died, but they will just come and kill. Opus Odima will go home and sleep. He will wake up the next day. He will go to the church. You take microphone. You know, the next security that is coming, it will be 1,000 more. It will be talking rubbish. Our people are there, just sitting down looking. You understand? So why I'm shouting a revolution, let me tell you, my people. This one only ASL is fighting. It will not work. It's all of us that will take our freedom. If we really need freedom, because now 2023 they want to. Me, I don't talk my own. Now 2023 they go so. And you people know that if it's closer to that election, they will do and nothing they happen. 2023 we owe in Nigeria, nothing they happen. If we did not start doing something from now, it's very close. You never reach 1 year again. 2023 will come and Nigeria will continue. Nothing will happen. We will just be here, blah, 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 all the time. So nothing will happen. So anything that want to start now, our people should rise up, because we have every opportunity to rise up against the government of Nigeria. Because if now only Fulani killing, kidnapping, it's enough to rise up. Everybody to rise up. I hear some people is saying, hey, let the Edo people rise up. Let me tell you the secret. If you are waiting for Edo people to rise up, Nigeria government is not stupid. They don't see that place. As I'm talking now, all our boys, they are in the they don't employ them. They do inside security. So the boys that do inside that time, many of them die. The one wey remain, they put them for security. Now the truth. Those people that is working for Nigerian government now, that you are waiting for them to come and rise, they will not rise up. I'm telling you the truth. As our brother Parawa Isima said, anywhere kill the day, the rest people learn how to fight for your brother, stand up for your brother, because now you might be where governor be or governor children be. Let you still be. Count yourself as a human being. Thank God for the Western world I am now. Nobody is useless in the society. Nobody. Nobody. Everybody is somebody in this society where we live. Even if you don't work, if you are blind, you are a human being. If a blind man is in the street, you are driving, you wait, even if na 1 hour, dey there. If you pass, you are in trouble. You understand? So, my brothers and sisters, I don't understand this issue when they bring youth to a set of place and they burn them, they burn to ashes. They didn't even see how it happened. They didn't even trace their location, who they are. They don't even trace it. So you people will sit there, you'll be talking, hey, and the worst part of it, if our people want to rise up, they will say, no, hey, no drama, hey, no, we are going for political solution. Hey, our leader said you should not. See, my brothers and sisters, let me tell you the truth. If our leader is hurt, I will still tell him. We join our leader to be free. We didn't show him to come and serve Imam powerless or to come and serve Kanu Takan. It's the truth. Let us be telling ourselves the truth. We want freedom. That is why we join our leader, because Nigeria is not good. If Nigeria is good, we will not listen to him and we will not even join him. That is the truth. When we are fighting for freedom, we should not be putting sentiment. We have to take it the way it is. It doesn't matter how we may concern. We take it the way it is. So, if some of our people, they will come and be tricking us. Hey, don't rise up, oh, don't talk, oh. Our leader said don't rise up. Tell our leader why I join him. It's for me to be free. So my freedom is needed in this issue. First, when Nigeria break up today, Fulani not get voice to come tell our leader, say, you can't stay one prison. You know they will happen. We'll burn everywhere destroy. Fulani go your own way. Very simple. They have been killing our people. We know they talk. They will kill, they'll go. Only of Ife now, that one don't they run up and down. Eh? If you see one video we see, where we are telling you people, these people are family. Obi of Olisha is a family. Even me now, they suspect, say, Wike is one of their family. Wike come for that family of Obi of Olisha, Oba Bini, Oni of Ife. All of them are with the same family. It's the truth. Because the video I just saw not too long ago, I'm thinking that these people, they are just from Sudan, they are family, all of them, and they are ruling us. Foreigners ruling us, and our people are there, sitting there, they're provisions now. What you now say we do now, and we not feel that. We don't need freedom. We will not just talk again. We close social media. May they Islamize us. It good. If una don't want come out, make they Islamize us. Make everybody just shut up. If una need come, the one with the kill men will be their slave. Very simple. Very simple. And when we are talking, they will say, come home, come and talk. Come home. You dead here, me I dey fight for you. I have nothing to lose or I have nothing to gain if you fight for your freedom. That is it. What I'm doing now, I'm doing it for you. You understand? If you like, you curse me today till tomorrow. You not take anything come off my. But I'm just telling you the truth. You have to take your freedom in your hands. Take your hand. Get out on that street. Go and look for freedom. If you are afraid that you cannot do a protest, when they kill your brother, learn how to protest for your brother. It starts from there. Very simple. Thank you, my brothers and sisters. So let me not just.
Thank you. God bless you for that. Revolution is the only solution. I understand that. That is a very great point. Now, Mazi Simon, you said that you are going to start with Bishop Onaga that
Yes.
you remember that when we talk about leaders, even if we say political leaders, remember that we have political pastors, political reverend fathers, and political bishops. These people that I have categorized as political men of God are one of the biggest problems we have today in Biafra land, if not all over Nigeria or Africa. So when I say our leaders, I'm talking about Obi, you talked about the traditional rulers. They are among the leaders, the political traditional rulers. They are there. So, Mazi Simon, please, I want you to take the floor and do the needful.
Thank you very much, Biafra Unite. I would want our media team.
Mazi, unmute yourself.
Okay. One moment.
Okay.
All right. So, thank you, Biafra Unite. I would want to use this opportunity to appeal to all our legal team that all our media team, that we need to, channel some of our arsenal to exposing one of the leader that is also controlling so many people in the church, in the name of Bishop Onaga. Onaga of Enugu State has been the one who said that nobody should sit at home, and every day he has the opportunity, he preach against it. He even asks people, in one of the preaching where Ekweremado and co was there present, he asked them, he said, why are you wanting to leave Nigeria? After preaching, and then he asked the congregation, do you still want to leave Nigeria? And then, of course, the people did not, the response of the people, told him that he's in the wrong side. So the people did not respond, very well. But he asked them. So you see the reason why you don't need to leave Nigeria, that is for one Nigeria. So those who come to say that that he is supporting one Biafra is a lie. So today I am appealing to our media warriors to put more effort on making sure that what this Bishop Onaga did to other people, that it happens to him. Because you cannot be sacking people for having sex with underage children, and then when it comes to your own turn, which you even have fruit, you don't want, nobody is talking about it. So the first time when I made this exposition, one of the Reverend Father in Enugu State Diocese came publicly to debunk my claim, okay, in the name of Reverend Archie. So he wrote up a epistle. The reason is because Onaga is against Biafra and all that. So I waited after that response, press release from official press release from that Reverend Archie. I decided to come with evidence. I came with the video of the woman. I also have the video of the first child, and I have another child also, evidence of another child. Now, after that, I told the Reverend Archie that I know that he went to the club with a girl from the school where he is teaching as a teacher in university in Enugu State there. He took this young girl to Cubana Club on the 28th of January. So, and so if he talk him again, I will release the video of him and this girl. So this guy, this Reverend Father, after that, never responded again. Our people can bear me witness that till today, nobody have come from Enugu Diocese to say they are defending Onaga. Upon all the evidences I have released to the social media, nobody, no father deem it fit to take the responsibility and challenge to come and defend Onaga. Onaga have not come to defend himself. So I want our media to put more effort on this, because when we are talking about leader, these are the people that are controlling, people in the church. And you know, Catholic Church, we have, masses. It's a mass movement. So he have also people who listen. So let us make this thing go viral for people to understand that the man have impregnated 15-year-old woman, and now he has a child and a son that is 27-year-old. Let us make the congregation to know that Onaga also have another child that is about 10 years or something, or 13 years old. This is evidence. And so when other allegations are coming to other Reverend Father, they subject them to DNA. The Reverend Onaga own is that he is not denying it. So, and he is the one who have sacked and sacked other Reverend Fathers. And today I am going to mention some of the Reverend Father that Bishop Onaga have sacked for sleeping with women. One of them is called Reverend. So one of them is called Reverend Father Obele. Father Obele is from Amowe, Udi. As I'm talking to you today, I have received IPOB, Autopilot IPOB, have received official petition from Amokwe, Udi, to asking Onaga what happened to their son, what he did to their son because of sleeping with a woman, that they are demanding the same fate for him. So the Autopilot have official document for that. And I want this thing, we are not going to release this document yet, but there is an official document, there is official petition filed by Amokwe Udi people to the Onaga, Bishop of Enugu State. We have this official, petition filed also, copied also to the IPOB, Autopilot IPOB. Now, we have also another priest, and I believe that even this priest I'm talking about now, they may be watching this program. We have another priest called Father Ezofo. Father Ezofo was expelled by this same Bishop Onaga. Father Ezofo is from Ungo. As I'm talking to you today, the people of Ungo have also filed official document to Autopilot IPOB. And that official document was also filed to the Catholic Diocese of Enugu, seeking for the redress of how Onaga sacked their own son for having sex with a woman. Onaga did not only have sex, Onaga bared children, not even a child, but children. So our own concern is that this man cannot be living under this impunity because we did not force him to become a bishop. So if he wants to become a bishop, he must be ready to live according to the law, the rules and regulation, and not be being a blasphemy, committing all manner of atrocity, blackmailing us, turning against us, and claiming that almost all the thing happening in Enugu State is being committed by the IPO, indigenous people of Biafra. And he, on top of that, he stood in the presence of everybody to ask people, do you still want to leave Nigeria? So my people, you can see that our problem is the leadership, and the leadership is not only the politician, the traditional rulers are also the leadership, the church leaders are also the leadership, the politicians are also the leadership. So now I am bringing my own specifically on Onaga because he is the only one now that is now fighting against Biafra publicly. So, and he don't have no reason to fight against Biafra. Biafra is no me. So Onaga should be able to live up to expectation and either recall the people that he sacked and make bearing children official in Enugu State. So I will know that every other Reverend Father, including those from my village, I will begin to ask them, because I like is in the Madana number. We want to multiply. I will begin to campaign for the Reverend Father in my village to begin to give us children. We need more children. So let us make it, public and official. And if it is going to start from Onaga, let him recall other Reverend Fathers that he has sacked for doing this. So this is what I want to bring to the public. And I want to inform you that we have official document from these communities, petition, official petition from these communities. We have official petition from Amokwe Udi community of Enugu State, petitioning IPOB for Father Obele, who was expelled for having, by Bishop Onaga, for having sex intercourse with a woman. And then we have a petition also from Ngo community of Enugu State for another, their son, whom Bishop Onaga was expelled from the fatherhood, from the priesthood, for the same crime that Onaga himself was committing. So this is the problem. So if a Reverend Father can do this, you can understand what is going on in the church, not to talk about the political sphere, where they are doing all manner of evil, including juju and all that. So my people, I want us to look into this. Thank you.
All right, thank you. That is a bomb, and we would need some of those things in order to use it to work, to go into work immediately. No time to spare anybody who has caused more damage to our people and our land. Olani Butu Onaga.
We should start by tweeting, writing it on our social media now that the community, Ngo community, and we should be writing it now in our individual platform that Amokwe Udi community has petitioned IPOB for Onaga and has petitioned the Enugu diocese against Onaga for expelling Father Obele, who they claim had some intercourse with a woman. That also, the community from Ngo community in Enugu State has also petitioned the indigenous people of Biafra, and also, of course, petitioned the Diocese of Enugu that Bishop Onaga expelled their son called Father Ezofo from priesthood, and they are now demanding Onagas to be punished the same way he punished their children. So this is exactly the same. And of course, Onaga should come and take responsibility of these children. He cannot be having sex and enjoying it, and when the result comes, he will be running away and go to altar to preach every Sunday. What is he talking to people?
Okay, thank you for that wonderful exposition. We will take it up from there. And now, this is among the leaders we are talking about. Olani Butu Onaga, some people call him Onaganapant. He's among the people, the leadership we are talking about today. He is the man that organized the kidnap of Reverend Fade Dikembaka. He is the man. People do not understand who he is. This Onaganapant is the man himself organized the kidnap of Reverend Father Ejikembaka.
No, we are not even going. It is not even about Mbaka. You understand? Because before they will say, "Oh, it is." So this has nothing to do with Mbaka. But we are talking about we are talking about the immorality of this particular bishop who have expelled Reverend Fathers from the churches and from the priesthood, and now he has done the same thing, and not even the same thing. His own is worse because he has children.
Yeah, I'm just trying to touch among his sins and evil that he has committed. Of course, it's not about Mbaka, but he's among the things he committed, and those things will not be swept under the carpet. So thank you for that exposition, and we will take it up from there. Olani Kutu has to take responsibility of the sin, the abomination that he committed, and I'm charging all Biafrans everywhere to take it up from here and make sure that Olani Utu Onaganapant takes responsibility of the atrocities he has committed in our land, because he's among the leaders.
Mazi Biafra Unite, please. I want to make a comment on this Onaka, this useless father.
Olaniputu.
Oladi Tugutu, anyone they call, I don't pick up that way. Mazi Samuelpa, God will bless you. Mazi Samuelpa, you know, the country where you are living in Finland, in your standard, you are working with politicians, and you know what is going on in Finland. You know children in Finland, you can't molest them.
Yes.
Most especially when they are from 18 years down, you cannot molest them.
Yes.
So the topic we are talking today, it refers to this father where he pregnant 15 years old. If we have a good government, that's why I said they should rise up, revolution, and chase them away. If we have a good government, they don't need to. We don't need to even say they go and carry that man, put him for that ground, arrest him. You understand? He will be there until 21 years.
Yes.
Now the crime where they who keep person for this country, which is 21 years maximum, that is the same crime they give somebody that molests a child in this country. So let us be saying the way it is. When we go pursue our government, let us focus on this government, because this is the people that is backing them. We have to shout how our people can change this. If there is two go down, the rest go cover. So
so Wafia, I want to use this opportunity to give advice to some legal personnel in Nigeria. Somebody should wake up and take this case and sue Onaga to court for this crime. What they're waiting for. Some human rights activists should take up this case and sue Onaga for impregnating underage girl 27 years ago. I don't know whether it is old, of course, but let it, because that is going to make the headline. Because now they are ignoring us. They are pretending they are not hearing this news. But when I first time, they heard me and they responded. And now I came with evidence. I have not had anybody to come to counter me. So this is something that we need to do everything to make sure that they start talking.
Exactly. Thank you. God bless you. Sonny, Mazi, Sonny, please. We are talking about holding our political leaders. When I talk about political leaders, I'm talking about both the traditional rulers, the governors, the senators, the House of Representative members, the local government chairmen, the councillors, the political reverend fathers, political bishops, political pastors, and of course, the political catechists as well. Any type of leader in our land who has contributed to the suffering of our people, to the enslavement of our people, this is the time to rise up and hold them responsible. So what do you have to say about this, Sonny?
Again, is my voice coming out clear because I was trying to fix some network issues?
Yes,
Am I coming out clear?
Go ahead.
Okay. Oneze Ndibo said they are not in cognizant with IPOB, meaning that they don't want to break out of Nigeria. And some of the religious leaders came out and said, let me quote from the Onaka or Paka or whatever we call him. He stood on the pulpit and declared us terrorists. He said, we are the ones that are burning the security agencies, killing them, cutting them to pieces and their families. So now we say we want to take the matter to them. We want to take the war back to them. That is why we were saying it in a very diplomatic way before. We were only saying, let us do the sit at home, let us start from Biafra land, so that we will finger our leaders. But they seem to have been adamant. It is now time that the narrative has to change. We have to change the modus of operandi so that they will understand that we are really, really serious. That is why we are calling on our people, take the responsibility, take the fire, take it back to them in their enclaves. How many people were killed in Imo State, in the Imo explosion, or whatever they call it? When you see the video, you see how people are like ashes on the ground. And you don't see anybody coming out to say anything. The killings that they are killing you every day, moving from houses to houses, burning you in your sleeps, from the Fulani militia that they bring in the uniform of military personnel. We should now think that it is an army personnel that is coming instead of protecting you, but harming you and burning you in your sleep. When they burn people in the zombies, a pregnant woman was in the house, a grandmother was in the house, and that pregnant woman was burned because she went inside to go and salvage the aged woman that was the mother-in-law. She now got burned. She succeeded by salvaging that mother-in-law. Then she was now dying in excruciating pains in the hospital for days. And after she could not hold it again, she had to give up the ghost. That means we lost a baby, we lost a mother. That is the one that we knew of. The other videos that were circulating on the media, they haven't come to show us the casualties that were inside those houses. Because when they kill, they carry the dead bodies and then they walk away. I am now asking you that is going to church. Because an eagle prophet came out and was attacking Suleiman and said that Suleiman called us shameless Igbos. But you saw the hypocrisy in him, that he cut off the part of the video where Suleiman started by analyzing our issue by telling us that we are the one betraying our own. He cut that word out. What am I saying? You people have to take this fight now back to those your rulers. They are not leaders, so somebody should quote me right. They are not leaders because they own no leadership quality. If they are leaders, they would have been speaking up for you and standing up for you. The only person we see that is speaking up for you is Father Mbaka. And that one, they have tried to eliminate it. So hold those your rulers responsible. Start from inside the church. Because when they kill you, what your bishops and pastors only do is to come, gather your dead bodies, go and bury, and stand there to lament. After the lamentation, they come back and say, come and put offering. You just be walking in sheepishly and you're putting in offering without holding them on their blockers. It is because they are all compromised and they have something within their cupboard. That is why they are not ready to speak up to stand against the government that are killing its own people. We are calling on you people now to take this war back to the leaders that created it, because they created the monsters in us. They created the monster that is ravaging the lands of Biafra today. If you don't hold them accountable, nothing will happen. Do not wait for us to come back all the way from here. We are doing our own by making sure we sustain Eastern Security Network that was set up by ESN. That is why they are fighting tooth and nail to destroy it. If a traditional head like Ohanes Ndibo stood on TV and said that they don't agree to what IPOB is doing and ESN, then they now advocated and then concluded by forming a Bubagu to come and destroy the ESN that is protecting you. They are now working for the Fulanis. So that when the Fulanization agenda that is already heading south hit you in your own lands, they will now have a free zone to destroy you all. Without ESN, you are all gone, because those leaders that you have, they are all bought off. That is why even with the existence of ESN, you see that they are coming to burn you in your houses, and none of them is speaking up or saying anything about it, because they have paid them off. So you do not continue crying, do not continue begging. What you have to do is to take it back to them, because they created it. That is why we say when we do this dome in the southeast in the first place, we don't expect Abuja to feel the heat. We expect the governors and the rulers in the east to start feeling the heat, because they created the problem. When they feel the heat and then start crying, they will take the message to Abuja. From there, that money they used to collect from Abuja, Abuja will not be giving it to them, because they give it to them based on the income that they raise in the southeast and then take to them, then they disperse it back to them as revenue to them. So when they don't see them submitting it in high extent, what will they now get back? Stand up and then take this fight to these our criminal rulers that we have in our land. Start from those your bishops in the churches. Because America, India, it was the religious leaders, the bishops and the pastors that started preaching about freedom fighting and educating their people about politics and how they can be able to take over the government from the British Empire that were dominating them. So what is so big about our own religious leaders? our own pastors and bishops, that they cannot unite and then start from there. Because that is where they brainwash you people the most. You will come out and be formidable now. You want to stand against the government that is killing you, to say something against them. But the religious leaders will bring people inside the church and then start brainwashing your brains. So come out of this religious hegemonic tendency and face the reality. Take it back to them. The governors, the traditional rulers, the senators, you know all of them and you know where they are. You know the State House of Assembly. You know all the speakers. So when they kill one of you, don't sit down to cry. Take it back to them.
Thank you.
Invade their communities, invade their offices, invade their churches. Hold them accountable and let them start facing the needful. When you do like that, they will know that you are ready. Do not wait until MNK come out. MNK will not come out to come and start instructing you on the next thing to do. He has been talking to you for many years. So the hour has come that you use that which he has taught you for years to put into action. Rise up and do the needful so that the assailant heading south will be averted.
Ndewo, thank you so much. Mazo Konko, I will give you the opportunity to talk to us. We are talking about standing against the killers of our destinies. The second hurdle, those people who are now the second saboteurs that we need to jump in order to get our promised land. Because once we jump this second hurdle, of course, the Janjaweed will not be a big issue for us. Because the rat in the house is the one that runs outside to tell the one outside that there is a fish in the kitchen. So what do you have to say of our people, especially the youth, standing up to hold the political leaders accountable and responsible for the lives of our people? Please take the floor. Unmute yourself and make it snappy. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead, please.
All right. Thank you. My response to that is, at this point, every youth of Biafran, from Idu to Godomigo, anybody who is a Biafra as a youth, must not sit for us to begin to wake him up, to understand that the time by which we are now is a time when we begin to know that our destiny is into our hand. Like as you said, one of the rigorous, I could say, mountain that we have, I could say hurdle, as you call it, is people like this or Naga. They are one of the fundamental destroyer of our youth. Not even the youth. They use their religious acrobatic to brainwash our people, to make them helpless, handicapped, to depend on them. That is why you see that people like this or Naga will be penetrating a baby of 15 years. A baby of 15 years, and the whole world is not talking about it. This is impunity. You know, in Igbo land, when we call Mpo, that word is impunity in Mpo. It's the same thing. This Onaga, and I will encourage all our, I could say, autopilot, because in autopilot we have different dimensions. There are people who comment, there are people who also attack those who attack us. We have them in different dimensions. You know, when you come to attack a Sima, another autopilot will be there to attack you. We have these people, those who tweet. I want us to come out and begin to talk more on the impunity of this particular Onaga, you know. And he's playing this game, and nobody is really talking about what he has committed, because even Nigeria is a corruption center himself. You cannot do this in the Western world and you go free. Who are you to touch a child of 15 years or 20 years? I could say, if it's on 17 years before 18, you do not have right. But this is a priest, and this Onaga of a man of God. He has given many holy communion to people who open their mouth. This is an evil hand.
This is a way
Onaga, you have to stop. Stop laying hands on people. You have committed impunity. Your hand is no longer holy.
Exactly.
And I know, Simon, do you know why? I think I'm just trying to gauge the reason why many people don't want to talk about this. I think this Onaga's case can implicate a lot of people, a lot of his followers. That is why they don't want to put mouth into it. And so many people are still going to his church. I will advise all Biafran that are going to Onaga church. I want all of you to come out and stand on the gate before you people start to Onaga, take your wife and family.
Yes.
That's what you have to be doing in the gate when that man is coming. Because as moment that you don't chase Onaga out from Enugu State,
your woman,
he will be laying that anointing. You know, anointing is very contagious. Anointing yes. This is very bad.
Arumel.
So Onaga, people like you don't need to exist in Nigeria. And I will advise you, take care of your own family. The reason why we come for you is you come out to bully Biafra.
Yes.
And you never believe that Biafra will come.
Yes.
You want to also carry your children to one Nigeria. Onaga, Chief Onaga.
And he is not taking care of the children.
He's not taking care of
the children. So,
and at the same time, he will go and read in the Bible. He has to read in the Bible where the Bible says a man who cannot take care of his family is worse than a helpless man.
Okay.
You must take care of your family. Don't you read the book of Timothy?
Tell him.
So what we're doing is, I'm not chopping our time. I'm just advising you. Let us advise these people. Onaga, the church, the Bible says in the book of Isaiah chapter 6, it said the government will be upon the shoulder. But now, so things must change. Politically, the reason why I don't believe any institution in Nigeria, because it is all corrupt. The Chief Justice is corrupt. The pastors are corrupt. The teachers are corrupt. Nigeria is a place where you cannot get something without a corruption. That is too bad. And our youth has to stand up. Listen to what Mazi Nandekan has told us, to take the destiny into our hand. Nobody will keep you. You think we are smiling to show our face here? Don't you know the commitment that everyone you see here have committed? We don't come here to smile with you. We come to tell you that our freedom is in our hand, and we must get it on this time. Thank you, Abarawa. God bless you.
Thank you, Mazi. God bless you too. Now, I want to say something very, very, very significant. We all have spoken how we are going to rise, how we are supposed to rise up and face our immediate oppressors squarely, and to make sure we hold them accountable and make sure we hold them responsible for the lives being taken under their nose, under their watch. Now, I want to say something very, very different. And believe you me, what I'm about to say right now is exactly what is going to give us freedom. When I'm done speaking, we will go around again to touchlight what I'm about to say now. If you know that where maybe your location, what I'm about to say is not allowed, please do not say anything about it. Now, in South Africa, after the massacre that took place, in South Africa, there's a group there's a group that sprang up to counter the massacre. There's a massacre that took place in a place called Sharpeville. This very massacre that took place in Sharpeville, that very massacre was, was carried out by the apartheid government in South Africa. Sharpeville was invaded by the military of apartheid, and tens of thousands of people were massacred around 1959, 1960, 1961, 1962, but the one that got them infuriated was the one that took place within 1965 there. Now, Umkhonto Wesizwe was a group that was also agitating as a peaceful movement, fighting to liberate the people of South Africa from apartheid regime. Now, when this very massacre took place in Sharpeville, Umkhonto Wesizwe decided to go into armed struggle. Nelson Mandela, who was the leader of ANC, never supported armed struggle, but he never ever he never spoken against Umkhonto Wesizwe. Umkhonto Wesizwe vowed to retaliate and stop the apartheid from committing genocide in South Africa. They picked up arms and they started bombing every government infrastructure in South Africa. They were not among ANC. They declared themselves independent from ANC. They said, we are Umkhonto Wesizwe. That is our name. We are not among ANC. ANC should go ahead with their peaceful agitation. They went on to destroy every single thing that belonged to apartheid government. And Umkhonto Wesizwe were the people that affected the negotiation for the freedom of South Africans. Now, after this thing happened, Nelson Mandela never condemned this group. When Nelson Mandela got arrested, imprisoned, Umkhonto Wesizwe were busy doing what they were doing. Umkhonto Wesizwe never listened to anybody. They made it very, very clear, categorically clear, that they were not among ANC led by Nelson Mandela. Now, we have entered into a liberation struggle. What I'm trying to say is this, in order to make it very, very easy. Freedom is not given, but freedom is taken. We are fighting, agitating for our freedom, and not just freedom. We are fighting against extermination we are facing a risk of extermination by Fulani Caliphate. Fulani Caliphate have sworn to dip their Quran in Atlantic Ocean, and in so doing, massacre every infidel along their way to Atlantic Ocean. And they see us as Christians. They see us Christians as infidels. They see us, the Christians, as infidels and must be taken down for them to dip their Quran in Atlantic Ocean. So, what am I trying to say? We are not going to allow the Fulani to kill all of us and pass through our land to Atlantic Ocean. It is the time for all of us to rise up now and do the needful. They can tag us whichever name they like. It doesn't matter. Anyone who is fighting for his liberation does not care about the name being given to him. What am I trying to say? It is the time the youths of Biafra land will rise up and take their destinies in their hands. When we say to hold our politicians and our political leaders accountable, I want to explain it on my own way. And my view is not actually the view of everyone on this very platform. My view is quite different and does not hold anybody here accountable or responsible for what I'm about to say now. Fulani Janjaweed with Nigerian soldiers controlled by Fulani is coming to our land to kill our people on a daily basis because they have an agenda to destroy all of us, and of course at the same time to make way for their Fulani foot soldiers in order to conquer us through jihad. Now, we have political leaders, governors, senators in our land who happen to be the governors based on the Constitution of Nigeria. The governors are the chief security officers of each state in our land based on Constitution. In other words, there is no any police that will come from Abuja or from any place to kill any innocent citizen in their various states without the notice or the signature of the governor, who happens to be the chief security officer of the state. Without the notice, without the consent, without the signature of the governor of the state, before any police or Nigerian army will come in and slaughter our people in our land. So my view is this. My own view is this. Every youth in our land, the time has come when all of us will gather and take this battle to the doorsteps of every single politician, political leaders, political source, political reverends, political bishops, political traditional rulers, or we must make sure we rise up. I have been calling our people for the past 8 months now to gather. Each and every village, each and every corner must gather and organize themselves. Not even under IPOB. Organize yourselves and meet these politicians head on. The earlier we understand this, the better for all of us. These politicians do not understand the handwriting on the wall, that they are being used by Fulani to destroy our lives. And if we allow them, the more we keep on singing their names, yes, on weekend, after killing 3,844 people in Obibo, he has the guts. Yes, on weekend has the guts to come to Anambra State. On Friday, if I'm not mistaken, to campaign for his presidential ambition 2023. After killing Igbo people in Obibo, 3,844 people died under the watch of Nyesom Wike, and he has the guts to come to Anambra State to campaign for presidency. And the youth allow this rubbish to happen. The youth of Anambra State allowed Nyesom Wike to step his filthy foot in Anambra State and went back to River State untouched. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. I couldn't believe my eyes. So the time has come when all of us will take the bull by its horn and make sure that our presence counts in our land. It is only revolution can free us from the hands of the Fulani and Britain. Only revolution can give us freedom, nothing more. Oliver Cromwell was a British man. This freedom they are enjoying today and allowing us, the Biafran people, to suffer and die in the hands of Fulani Caliphate, Fulani terrorists. They are enjoying this freedom today because of a man called Oliver Cromwell. He was once tagged a terrorist by the Queen. And today, they are all enjoying it. In America, a man called Washington, this capital today you enjoy, Washington, D.C., it is the name of a man that fought for the freedom of America against the British. He was also called a terrorist at a certain point. So when you are a freedom fighter, you will be called all sorts of names. Nelson Mandela was once called a terrorist. Mahatma Gandhi of India was once called a terrorist, but he never stopped them from fighting for their people. It is only revolution will save us from this extermination. I'm calling all the youths to rise up now, and every single youth in Biafra land, we must rise up and head to every state house in all the states in Biafra land. By the time devil man, you see the multitude of Ebony youths, he will no longer sit in that chair the next day. By the time Okezienwe Azu will see the multitude of Abia youths, he will know now Sabadoka. We all have only this one chance, only this one opportunity to free ourselves from slavery. Apart from that, we can talk from morning till night, till the next day. If we fail to do the needful, I want to assure you, we will remain under slavery in perpetuity. I want to hold it here right now. Nsima, please, if you have anything to say about this. We are now profiling a solution when we say we have to rise up. We have to hold the politicians responsible. This is my own point. My own point. I am not speaking for any of us in this platform. I am speaking for myself and for entire Biafran youths in Biafra land. Those in Biafra land here.
Please, after Nsima, I have something to say, to add up.
Yeah, Nsima, please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Biafra Unite. I have been waiting to speak. See, let me tell you something. You know, if not because we are doing a joint broadcast, long time I would have logged out because we are talking stories. You understand me? I hear you begin to tell me stories of what happened in South Africa. All those things, man. My brother, all these things is bunkum. We know what to do. It is revolution now. See, let me tell you what delayed our freedom. It is the POS, the criminal POS. We have done the first step. We have sacked them. Number two, the referendum that is going on in our land. Don't you know that sit at home is a referendum? Our people have spoken. You understand me? Our people, for the past 10 months, our people have been sitting at home. It is a referendum. We are already declaring freedom or Biafra or whatever name you want to call it. We are already declaring it. So the thing that is remaining now, not to be telling us all these stories, my brother. On a normal day, you can be doing exposition. Mazina Bikanu do exposition past 10, 12 years. Our leader got to a point. He said, I am tired. Are you guys wasting time? Our leader said, I am tired of exposition. He looked around. He saw that it is time for us to go to the war. But the problem is that he looked around and saw that there are no men. Our leader said, there are no men for us to go to this war. He said, can we go to this war with this kind of men that we have? Can we go to war with these men? So what I want us to do is not to continue from where our leader stopped by doing exposition. Our leader got to a point and raised the dragon flag. What can you explain to me? What is the meaning of raising the dragon flag? Is it time for exposition? It is time for the revolution. But what happened was that our leader was disappointed that the criminal POS, instead of them to stand up and fight, they are not man enough. Our leader said, we lack men. Are you getting the point? Our youth are dying every day. I have told you how to trigger revolution. If you like, talk from now to tomorrow. You are not the first person that has preached this message. Our leader has been preaching it. You cannot do any exposition more than our leader. What we need now is to tell our youth to rise up. If you give me the opportunity, I will burn down the zoo. Do you know what I mean? You don't understand what I mean? See, let me tell you, I hear you people talking about Reverend Father Onaga or not. You don't know what you are saying. The highest office in the world is a political office. For example, in the UK, in the US, where we are, if the government stand up and say, close all the churches will close. The reason why there is nobody to hold anybody responsible, because all of them are the same class. Did you see that Hopo Zodema is killing us? Did you see any governor speak against it? How do you expect any reverend father to speak against Onaga? Oh, are you telling us to take Onaga to the same church, or to the same court of one Nigerian system? What are you people telling us? What we need is a revolution. Stop telling me stories of Onaga, of these things. Let us tell our youth to stand up, because there is no court in Nigeria that is going to charge Onaga. All of them are best of the same feather. The same way no governor stood up to speak against what Dave Omaya is doing, no reverend father will speak up against Onaga. No court in Nigeria will give justice to Onaga or to the innocent people or that woman that was raped or at the age of molested at that age. The only way forward is a revolution, and it is our youth. I have told you the formation. The formation is 1,500 youth. This is what we need right now. It is a revolution. So let me tell you, our media should focus on the revolution. At this point, we have sacked the criminal POS. There is nobody holding us again. We have been sitting at home, which is a referendum. It means our people are ready for the revolution. What we need to do is to gear them, direct them to us, for them to rise up and fight. That is what we need to do now. And how are we going to do it? By shouting the way I'm shouting. Somebody told me that they have been hypnotized, that the youth have been hypnotized. That is why they cannot stand up. Let them listen to me. Immediately I shout in their ear. They will stand up. Everything that they hypnotize, they will run away. They need to go out there and fight and win. For example, I'm letting our youth to know, if you are listening to me, our men, if you're in the bush, the target is to catch one or two governors. I want to charge our men in the bush, anywhere you are. I want you to catch one or two governors in our land, treat them. Let me tell you how to do it. It's very simple now. It is election time. All of them are looking for ways to buy votes. They will go to Abuja, go to this, they will run to our communities. When they come, plan it. When they come, 50 youth, 100 youth, arrange yourself. Catch Wike, catch Soludo, catch Peter Odili. You see that stupid Peter Odili walking around, going up and down Abuja, using our money to be spending everywhere. When you see Peter, catch him. When you catch him, you treat him properly and you ask him a question. Why will you allow our people to die like chicken? That is the beginning of the revolution. People ask, how can we start the revolution? I am telling you the way to start the revolution. You don't need weapons, you don't need guns. The way to do it is to catch anybody. If you don't know, I can mention name. You catch them. When you catch them, treat them properly. That is the beginning of the revolution. If we have been talking now, look at how many months, 10 months we have been preaching. What has happened? Nothing has happened. What will trigger what will happen now? What will trigger the revolution is what I'm just telling you. Let us tell our youth to organize themselves in 50 and in 100, catch any of the senators, catch the Igwes, catch the local government chairman, catch the traditional ruler, catch them. When you catch them, interrogate, flog them properly, and ask them important question. Why do you allow our people to die, including children, like chicken? Don't you understand? Commander Ikonso died. Who replaced Commander Ikonso? Who is, do you know what it means? It's a commander. A commander. So a commander like Ikonso, he needs the head of the governor. And we are here making noise. We should be telling our youth to rise up. It is a revolution. Don't tell me about Onaka. Don't tell me about any other person. What we need is a revolution for our people to rise up and fight. If you will not see me on social media again, because I don't know if I'm wasting time. Allow me, I will burn down the zoo. Simple and short. That is what I have to say. I'm tired. I need to leave this place. Thank you very much.
Equal somebody, they not see him. Equal somebody, not till tomorrow, they didn't even see his body. They after they harvest the organ, sell him, the rest body, we not see him. You people are still there talking about pastor. We goes nowhere, is the truth. If you still sit at all, they will still come and kill 45. From Friday to Tuesday, they will kill you guys. So, revolution is the key. Don't let anybody deceive you. We know this freedom. We not leave anybody nyash. We say the way it is. Revolution, because if now, when you sit at all, after 2-3 weeks, they will go and do meeting. They will bring military to come and kill you. Look at the people that die in Easter Day. No revolution. Nobody fight for them. Even their dead body, they don't see them. Because of their body, they don't see them. So, my brothers and sisters, don't let anybody deceive you. I'm telling you the truth. Our brother has said the truth. You see, my daughter can take it like that. Thank you.
Thank you, my people. Now try this evening. Saparawa Isima, correct. Even when they address the issue of Bishop Onaga, inside my brain, I say, I've been because of Bishop Onaga, and I make Reverend Umbaka, they come out, they say he does Simon Ekpa because he use secrets still they work on that. Make it not go talk anyhow, they'll go bring you come outside. See, exactly as we they talk and so. Whether they sack Onaga or they not sack him or because we not there for that era now. We not there. We want action. We want action. All these people are our problem. We don't even need the consacra because who be the judge? Where the judge they? Where the lawyer they? Where they all of them they are corrupt in that country. So corrupt that we don't even know where to put leg. Everywhere na chuku. So for that reason, revolution now. Revolution now. Revolution you start. As soon as they start answers. I know some of you are hard call of Biafra. We start we do that answers. If not be palliative, where they go enter. So I will just use them as an example. We know they do Nigerian thing. This one Biafra he do. Now we they do. So make una rise up and do the needful. If you say make I come, you start at first. Because I know they die. Nobody they kill me. Even if I dey house now, this one how many o'clock I will still dey here they talk. They hear my voice for down. Nobody they climb up, can't say anything. But you they die. You know if you talk anything. So now you go get up. So yeah, so we are fed up of position. Anyway, they say it's important. This I'm gonna explain. But the truth of the matter, you are boring. We are tired. We are tired. Martin Abdikanu do. They push up for DSS dungeon. They push her for DSS dungeon. Oburu Ablaka. You not carry any court class. They still carry and go for there. So what do we want? What do we want again? Wetin we want again until the whole Biafrans die before una go know say yes, water don pass garri. Aya chozile at all, because if you like bend your mouth talk am, you straight your mouth talk am, what will be will still be. They will still come and kill. Like today now we hear a record of killing while you are still sitting at home. Sitting at home is good. At the same time, hit the street once and for all. You not pass a week till home, you go want to. And don't ask me whether all these people, all these soldiers, all these hardcore wey they see here, so whether they will come join you. You know, don't ask me. You start am. I don't know. Every day they when they come out, they complain. They when they still, you know what they pay me? They from Biafra land. They pay me killings of people. So make I talk about them. I say, Imoma, you drink drunk. So when they kill your own brother, you will be during it. So for me to get you or whatever, you have to send it for me. Make I consider talk about that. Now then I go punish you. You go die for that Biafra land. Since you cannot do. Now I say, show me the video where you take attack them back. Show me the video where you take defend your people. Show me the video of them where they for ground. Or say I them winning me. You not get that, now you want make I come tear my throat for social media. You see I say you don't die finish. If they watch me here, he's watching me. So you know what I talk. If you not do the needful, you go die through away. Not be shoot bed mama fly. Thank you so much. What they call the listing to do here, they here. We want to that for social media.
I want to add some.
And they call. Sorry, we want to that for social media. Oh, we hear get notification. This one work. Now that one what they do. Now that one what they do. We not go fit they do that one. We want our country once and for all. And let everybody relax. Make everybody relax. We know the social media again, they shout, they talk. You know they finish. Thank you so much. Yeah, they will see fine with
I am unmuted though.
The one coordinating and the bringing people in, please. Okay, Akarawa Sonny, go ahead, please.
Thank you. He said Catholic priest was incarcerated in a Boeing. And the government and the people are calling for justice. Why didn't they call for justice when they were killing you people? So the life of a Catholic priest matters more than your own life. And it is the same church that you people are going to. Why don't you hold those priests accountable for your own brothers and sisters that are being killed? Take the revolution to them first, before you follow them to go and protest or talk about their own. How foolish are you people? How dumb and daft are you? That they will kill you, you now cry to go and meet the Catholic priest. Then when they now kidnap or lock up Catholic priests, they now say you should come and go and protest for the release of Catholic priests. You now follow, like Mumu. Now you want Mumu not too much. In 1929, the colonial masters got this our warrant chief. The same thing that is happening today. They bought them up and then they paid them. They made them to sanction you people to put taxes that were so heavy on our women and children and our men. Then you hear of the Aba women riot. You did not ask of their resilience and what they passed through before you came to see today. Did you think that that freedom was given to them? No. They fought for it. These are women, and over 50 of them were killed, but they stood their ground. 25,000 of them partook in that war protest for those numbers of years which it took on. They had to burn the colonial master's office and the justice offices. They burned down everything that they had. These are women that made men to understand and know the need for them to have risen up. Did that stop them? No, it did not stop them. At the end of the day, they got victory. Because of their uprising, which they took into their hands, you saw that the British Empire came to their knees. I am making reference to those times because that was of the British Empire. Remember the same British Empire, they opened fire on them. They unleashed the colonial police to open fire on those women. Those were the British Empire. So now, How about these people that we have in government today? They learned this way of opening fire on people from their colonial masters. But that does not have to deter us. Because if you want to sit back and then fold your hands and wait for freedom to be given to you, hey, you have done yourself more harm than good. MNK is so disappointed of us today. Why? Because he is behind bars and he is not asking you to come and bring him out. All he is asking you is to utilize this opportunity, utilize this time to put everything on the table, to make all your demands and get it. Press every button that you have to press. Take this war back to the people that brought it to you. Those our leaders, they are the ones. The life of a bishop is not important than a life of a child that is going to that same church. Because all of them goes with bodyguards. So when something happens to them, their own case is seen differently. But you now that is the mass, when they now unleash one bomb, it is you that they will now come to pack as debris of the bomb and debris of that explosion. But their army and police and bodyguards will shield them and then take them off in no time. Then you will now be coming to be sending us videos and be shouting. No, wait, we will come and start fighting for you. Stand up and fight. Take it back to those governors, those religious leaders, those Owane Zendip. Okay, let me ask you something. Tunde Bakare made a genocidal speech about the Igbo people. Then it took Owane Zendip only 1 week or two to sweep into action. And then they say Igbo, whether Igbo justices or deputies, they have filed a case and they now drag Tunde Bakare to court. This is within 2 weeks. Now, why don't you go and hold those your leaders on those same Igbo deputies on their blockers and then ask them why they have not dragged the Nigerian government to court over the killings of Biafrans every day in Biafra land? Ask them why they have not used that same synergy. Ask them why they have not used that same agility, that same power that they have. Why they have not written that same letter and then drag the Fulani Caliphate and drag themselves because they are part and parcel of it. They buy them off, they give them money. So as they come to kill you, they only come to lament. They are so happy to file a case just because of word that somebody is telling you. But you are not so swift in action to file a case and drag these people to wherever you want to drag them to, whether ICC or Abuja, over the killings of your children every day. So the lives of your children is not important, but a name that somebody calls you, a fool, that somebody calls you foolish people who don't get brain, people where they betray their own, people where sabotage their freedom. Because somebody say that to your face, you can now drag the person to court. But your own life of your own children is happening every day, burning them in their sleep. Wake up, my people.
Not be to be that.
Not be to be that. Wake up, my people. We have to remind you so that you understand things in reality. Because if you wait for these people, no, they will kill all of you off, and nothing will happen. Because when they kill, the next thing that they do is to come and give a press statement. Imagine what places of them are coming out now and tell you, I am the one that authorized the army to come into Biafra land. And they ended up killing people. He's so proud to open his mouth to air it. And all of you youth are looking at him and just clapping for him. No, wait. Continue waiting. When he finishes that one, he's going to unleash another one because he has seen that from the antecedent of events of the previous attack which he carried out on you, you are not formidable enough to come out and counter them, to fight back. Do not wait for anybody to come and do it for you. No. Take it back to the people that are bringing the army to come and kill you. Because when they bring the army kills you, none of them is coming out to speak. So form yourselves. Go in groups. Go and meet these governors. Go and meet these traditional rulers. Meet them in the churches and wherever they are. All of them are part and parcel of the killing plan. To every Southeastern governors or leaders meeting, you will see a religious leader there. You will see a traditional ruler there. You will see senator there. You will see a governor there. So do you now understand that they are all in this together? So do not come to exonerate any of them. All of them are in there. Ohaneze is in there. They set up a Bube Agu. They now joined it with the army foot soldiers that they now bring from the Boko Haram sect, which they now say they are pretended repentant, and they reintegrated them into the system. Bring them all in one uniform. Bring them to come and kill you. And you stay back to be crying. Cry me a river now, so that when we fall one full river, we will see how we can measure it. Maybe we will use a sounding tape to measure the depth of your cry inside the river. By that time, you're in another world entirely. When they don't finish wipe all your generations out. Stand up. Take the revolution up to those that are killing you.
Thank you, my brother Akwarawa Sonny. And Obi, you have something to say before I bring Mazoko for him. Obi, can you hear me?
Okay. Yes, can you guys hear me?
Loud and clear, go ahead, please.
Yes, viewers, Biafrans, some of you might be thinking that we are here to incite violence as you guys comment. We are not inciting no violence. The freedom is not given, it is taken.
No mind
when you go and watch me and
don't listen to them, fools. They could not die away. No mind, they don't listen to them. They die now.
Go and watch me and Mechi. Go to me and that don't have a train, but he's building train, constructing railway stations for the Fulani terrorists from Cameroon. Go and listen to him, Biafrans. You hear when he said that they keep killing you, they keep stealing you, and you never stone them. What is he telling you? He's telling you that you're supposed to have stoned them. So start now to stone them. Fight back. Your freedom is in your hand. They are not going to give it to you. Remember, the people they killed yesterday, they are keeping quiet. So don't think because you are keeping quiet, they're not going to kill you. And don't wait in the diaspora and fight your battle. You must start it. You see how America and every news is carrying Ukraine. But when few people that are not even up to the amount of people that died in Biafra land in the
Mama,
they
keep carrying
the news.
Mama, they kill today. They kill today as well. Come and see dead body. They still kill today. They still and they still kill. Yes, already. They kill us most.
Who are you? Who are the people killing them? The Fulani repented Boko Haram, the repented terrorists, Fulani terrorists that have killed innocent Biafrans. They are the ones recruited. Use your money to recruit them back to the military. Train them overseas to recruit them back to the military. And who's on them back? And Ohanedoshi are telling you they are the one that brought them to Biafra land. You see it? And you are keeping quiet. If you can allow Okora Hausa to be moving around after killing Biafra, we get to be moving around after killing Biafra, all these Uzodimba and devil Omro. If you allow them, they will still come to kill you. I am okay in America. I am telling you, my job is to let cry so that the world will hear that they are killing my brothers and sisters. Of which that you see that America is not saying anything. They have connived with the British now to give them $1 billion arms deal. So remember, now it is obvious that nobody, the America you are waiting for is not coming to help you. You have to be the one to hit the road. You have to be the one to them. You know them. You know their families. Go after them. You bring down 2, 3 governors, 2, 3 legislators, 2, 3, all those people. If you don't get them, they will keep killing you. Remember, you must fight it roof by roof, neighborhood by neighborhood, rooftop by rooftop, street by street before you're freedom. Nobody is going to give it to you. It is taken, not given. Anybody telling you that give you freedom, it's a lie. And all this preaching we are doing, our leader have finished it. So how many ago? We are just here to help to tell more to the world. Not that we are doing anything different from what our leader Mazen can have done before. Well, no. Freedom by your hand. It is in your hand. It is not on the legislator's hand. Remember, if you must die, you better die for something. The people that they kill today, they are not saying anything about freedom, and they kill them. The one they plan to kill tomorrow, they will kill them if you don't fight back. So you better fight back and defend your family. And our flag must be raised. Biafra must come. He said.
Thank you. He said. Yeah, Mazo Okonkwo, please unmute yourself and then you talk to us.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, loud and clear. Go ahead, please.
Thank you. If you ask me, I will tell us that we have achieved a little bit on this struggle since we took over and sacked this criminal DOS. Because one of my friends who I was discussing with him today, he said something that shocked me. He said that the kidnap of Mazen Nandekano somehow is good. I said, I think twice about it. But on the other hand, if Mazen Nandekano did not step out, all these things we are talking about, referendum and now to the extent of where we have come through right now. My brothers, check back where this DOS has hold us. If not in Simon Eba, my sister Faith, and all of us that are here, those who are tweeting, those who are sending messages in this autopilot, we wouldn't have even been talking about the platform where we're going to start to do this revolution. Because this Mazen Nandekano, let me put it this way, and the DOS, they waged us 300 degrees back. They waged this movement 300 degrees back. But I thank God that we have come to this process and come to this far. So what I want to tell our youth is this. As long as you are a Biafran, you are still connected to a Nigeria, and you must break out like when a baby is pushing out of his mother's womb. Otherwise, you will die on contraction. There is a need for every youth of Nigeria. Many people will be saying that we are talking about war and secession, about different things. No, the governors and all the politicians also have to go back and ask themselves what ignited our agitation and solve the problem from the root. And our youth has to stand up and know. Ask yourself, since you became a Nigerian, ask yourself, since you begin to vote for this weekend that step right now into Onitsha. And it was the youth, so you see my is now shouting, but it was also the Igbo land, the youth of Biafra land that will stand on the same weekend because one, hungry. You believe you will die in hunger. They will give you the food that we eat for only 8 years, and you put your generation till eternity, eternal preparation. How do I put it? Eternal suffering. It is now over. Everybody has to stand up as a youth. Whether you fight now or you do not fight now, they will still kill you. One day, that Catholic church in your front of your house will turn to mosque. And that is exactly what the Fulanis are doing. Like my sister Faith just said, we are in Europe. We are just fighting for you people. Many people open their mouth and say, come down now, come fight. My brothers, my sisters, if we don't speak, the Fulanis, they have an agenda with all your governors and all your pastors in order to eliminate you. As a youth, look at the kind of people that bring you for president. Your ancestors that have died already. We are not even calling only Biafrans to rise. Let all the whole Nigerians rise. Those who know that peace and freedom is needed in that particular location called Zoological Republic of Nigeria. There is a need for everybody to rise together. There is a need for the youth to take their destiny into their hands. The only thing I could say that I inherited from Nigeria since I was born is when I applied for Nigerian passport. No other property. Have Nigeria given any of us money here? But in the Western world, even the crippled, the blind, they get benefit for their own country. Why can't you stand and fight for your rights? Like my sister Sophia is saying, revolution, we have already come out. It is either we get Biafra or Biafra, or hey Biafra.
Biafra, it is either we get Biafra or Biafra. Revolution, which is the only way forward. Thank you, my brother. Before we continue, I don't know if Simon is ready to speak, but let me play this very clip. Very, very funny indeed. I want us to listen.
Command and control. I think that's another autopilot. And where the car bar auto. And then on autopilot, put the woman you walk. When I but I didn't know to get tea or coffee. I won't give them up to I don't want to go away. Immediately you go now. Problem is,
we don't want that kind of voice here.
yes, you come aside on it.
Let's go.
No, there is a reason. There is a reason for that. There is a reason for this audio.
We put it because they come out of the race. Now, come on, my hatred to this man. Imagine, that's when I took an honorable voice of over 80 million. Give up how wicked or young one. Oh, see, come on, no Simon ever here with a life. Come on, I pass a CIA. I'm not going to now. To my own, the ordinary come where you can. Now, I was a Kamak out of place. Someone let me, man. I don't want to one guy, Mafia. Oh, Master, your woman. Oh, my. That's him. No, I took it. I'm not social media. I'm not social media. I'm not social media. I'm not social media. So, I say no, okay, I took it. Time on it, I can be comment. So, I'm just talking on what I click on you when I bring you. You say, I want to know. Yeah, I was. Because then they go my stage, on the stage, so, well, not go along. Anyway, in actual sense of it, no one has to get someone if I'm oh, my good, something see the hidden and money. Even come on and then they go every month. Very great thing, come, money put over here. Even now, the caravan, I am only had an assist. How great thing, come in the Simon ever make a man a guy to every time. Not then near a DOS and a year. Remember on your way service, you want to see Siakita, a number of big guy in a push. Oh, Malapu. Oh, as a mother, yet now DOS of fundraising now. We don't have to can I buy a tea fundraising? Can I? DOS is in your account, it's in your fundraising. I will have no bank of women, but that for the years and day we better. Yes, I got reality. What do you say? We better. If we are not going, we are not going to go. Okay. Simon America, Simon America, some areas of this on a Jojo Tokaya book. Oh, but 1 year had you ready first in or got viral for my. Actually, get the same nearly 2,000. No, there's no idea. An agreement that has been met. Our demand has been met. KMZ election on your Tabilo. Indeed, I want to do a new no Casepa going to be. As I on a wheel and so what the home. Come in, they got one as all my little campaign. But I got a campaign and they put in Egypt. So, bringing aside the troubles, I did the PVC. Like a name on a MN before that, don't take PVC, no election, no campaign, no poster. So everyone people know we need to election now for the past 6 months. I didn't hear. I want to know if you had your plan. You just in plan who get it. But I get what. How about the abandoned at work? Okay, everyone's ready to go back it and I on the abandon. Do I in DOS and the because I was in that and I have it. Oh, I was one POS or POS. My him and they have all Canadian. You want to buy where man POS. See how had it. I prepare for the Indian. You can wait to transfer about 20,000. If you have your so I know I am another American fundraiser. On that account to our factory. Oh, I know the year can come to do I know buy market. I made America when I move a member of POS. I don't want to $11,000. I need tables. I got him a music quite good side. You know, look. Okay, this is where you're here. I get America, you way go. The America, one of us, seven, Baba, they are not eligible to be a member. And this movement, if you cannot be able to comply with this movement, I can't not suspended it. I think when they were doing more than not suspended their time. Come on, or is not me, now come on, he not suspend the not expel. So you don't need to pronounce suspension. No, expel. Imagine we are here suspending this name and they hereby expel them. Oh, he could not suspend the lawyer for the past 6 months, but not still more. Yes, now today they are expelled. Now everything that has a law fund is no longer workable. Simon Eberbeck, I might know my problem when I radio Biafra. They change the laugh at you want to stop your account. When then I do career Simon Eberbeck. I'm going to tell you Simon Jabba Ndino na Oja Mama look for oh no, and they should not walk in with them. Simon make how many will William Sophia. I know they go under the leadership of the cabinet. I am one of those social no leader. Oh, the kids will do it, but Simon. I don't touch him like the man with Jesus. I don't know, Jesus one was open and then I'm happy. You know, that's what not to do. Elianians on your television. I can't go like now on your television. I'm on the other. When I'm touching you, when I'm not even. We make the way I know Jesus. I'm going to hand you like a leak. I may say. Oh, you are Simon. I want to go to the car. Where man, they're good in a hand. Nana, hey, use your because he gave you doing. If you know that, but then social media on Ipob. If not Simon, and was he had a discussion? What to go? The agitation are told. Mwabuna, Chike doesn't you once in a month. And the Okwa only took diet, like in Kaha to include the Chinas. He called the names of people in the economy. Ndị banyere ESN na secret way mmadụ abịadenye afọ eburu eme na-alụ ọrụ aza ESN mmadụ amaghị nke gosi na iyeje n'ime ahịa zụrụ ahịa nata bịa jee n'ụlọ be rie nri mana kịta pronounce afa gị that means you and your family is at stake. Achọghị achọtara ya achọta ụmụ kedu mgbe anyị na-epronounce afa n'Igbo ị na-atịkizikwa about their family members.
All right, Biafra Unite. I think we can. I think I can make comment.
All right.
Yes. Yes, please. I will make very briefly. You see.
This one entertainment, but very, very deep. Actually.
Yes, it's very deep. Let me tell you.
Yeah. I think someone is at the outside of this studio.
I beg Biafra Unite explain so that Sophia go understand what they talk because it's very, very interesting for you to. I beg just summarize more. Thank you.
Where you want make I did explain now that one. Now
Also, summarize for Sima to understand.
I think my explanation. I think Biafra unite. Biafra unite. Biafra unite. I will. I think I will. When I'm making my own comment, it will address some of the questions they are asking.
The story way from yonder they come, they say some if the POS them. Then they ask what Simon Epa don't do. What is the effort? What he don't do, sir? This Simon said. So we tell them, the other person they tell them, say, see, if not be Simon Epa, we for even know number one, we for even know say some people they collect money as a salary. People when don't know then go sack person. If you give person suspension, maybe you go expel them. But they go sack him same as sack him 100 times. Now the same Simon Epa we open our eyes when we take know about Sophia. Waiting be her name, she be Sophia, right? If not be Simon, we for not even know about that Sophia. Where Sophia Kano, when they say na in charge of our this thing. You know Sophia's story now. So now Simon help us to stop the Zama group of company PLC, the POS them. Now Simon will open our eyes when we see where they say Nigeria na Biafra office. You remember the incident now? Simon open our eyes so they see some of them they no get leg to stand again. They come they gang up say they go add money for their salary, which we know say na to they no get sense. Another one be say they no fit organize ESM fundraising because we know they don't know where they go start, which branch and which POS they want use because the bank will go know the POS where they
which country they don't know which country they want to put that.
They don't know which area, which country, which zone, which quarter they want to do it because they no get bus stop. Then they fly like also when no get bus stop. Whether not for night they want fly now or for day, they don't know. But Simon don't make them. If they happen, Autopilot and other Biafrans will believe on the truth. We don't they do fundraising so they go another one now in less than weeks to come. Make you not forget to join us as you when they listen to us and the story as you day like this. So people when they ask what in Simon they do, they don't see and say, now Simon will open our eyes when they now our first time after days. We are from top to bottom because the POS then keep us in control. We don't know where we go stand except saying aside in the us one by one that they got out for platform. Every them knows now.
Let me help you, my sister. Let me help you.
If not,
let me help you.
Not get bus stop. But Simon, who is talking?
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. God bless you, my dear sister.
For people when
there
ask
is something
question, the only be Simon and
okay. Thank you. Now there is something they didn't say, and they didn't remember that the sit at home they are shouting up and down. The sit at home they are talking about that the same BOS announced it at home. They forgot that Simon is the first person who announced it at home. I have the videos. Can I prove it with date and everything? Simon Ekpa announced it at home. As in, not from the starting, the time we began to observe sit at home during the time of Uchemeko. When our leader was kidnapped, Simon was the first person who announced sit at home. In few days' time, the backer now came on Radio Biafra and started barking like a dog, shouting, indicted ESN. Indicted ESN. That same thing is what the politicians are using today against ESN. If not that we can and expose them and remove